Alright, the final event for tonight will be an old tradition that we've had on this stream that we used to call Anime Night, but it's essentially just Steam game previews. We look through every game that's on the Steam store that's tagged anime that came out in the past week. We look through all the pages and see what looks cool, what looks weird, what do we got for that. So let me change the category. Games and demos. Is that what we usually did for that? Steam anime game previews. Okay, we'll just call it that. And then we'll just announce it on the socials. Okay. Now, the last thing that we have to do to prepare for this is I have to make sure our Goku button works. For those of you who've been here before in the old streams when we used to do this a lot, when you're looking through all of the games on Steam marked anime, quite a lot of them are adult-only games. And sometimes even the ones that are not show some sus shit. And what this means is we have to have an emergency button. We have to have an emergency button, and we have to have a friend who will protect us so I can review what's on the page prior to showing it to all of you. And this button is what we call the Goku button. As it sounds, it brings our boy Goku onto the scene, he teleports in, and he protects you, the viewer, from the heinous shit that will pop up. He will protect you. Let me go to this scene, and we will see if the Goku button is still here and working. I believe he should be, but I do not see him. So maybe not, actually. Maybe not. I used to have a map to the num key 0 button, but this might not be a thing anymore. Let me go back here for a bit. And see, I have Goku stuff too. Oh wait, no, I do. I have him in this scene at least. I know I have him in this. Wait, if I... He doesn't work when I press 0. What do I have him mapped to? Maybe I don't have a shortcut set for him right now. Maybe I've removed all the shortcuts. Goku. Okay, so he's not set to any shortcuts right now. So what we do is we go to Stream Deck. We set up another new thing right now. We set up a multi-action switch for Goku. Oh, I already have him set up. Hold up. It's okay. Past Wolfborg is a genius. There is already a Goku button. We have a Goku button. He shows up like that. Felt like there was a bit of a delay there for a second. Are we good? We're good. I feel like the sound needs to be a little... Just a little bit more. Sounds too low. I might have messed with them at some point. Where is he? Right here, this sound effect. And then a little lower. Alright. I don't even know if you're able to see him while I'm in the stream preview, studio mode memes. Okay. Here he is. Okay, so he's here. He will protect you in your time of need. Let's make sure he works in the other scene now. Okay. He is not currently working in this scene. I have to add him in. So we go back here. Grab him. We grab Goku. We go into this scene. And we put him, like, here. Then we drag him in. Down to here. What happens when I do it now? Okay, he blocks literally everything. We don't need him to block literally everything. We just need him to be within over the desktop and the overlay maybe. We're here in this scene. Hold on, I have just done something that I don't think I should have done. Wait, here he is. Okay. We have him here. We put him in the box. We shrink him down a bit. Good. He will protect you. He's here for your protection. We can make him a little bigger, I guess. Is he still behind the overlay? We want him above the overlay. There you go. We can just put him like here. Fuck it. There you go. Boom. The Goku button is ready. Let me boot up Steam. Not Steam, the browser version of it that we were using before. And then hopefully everything should be good. And then we can begin looking through all the stuff, of which I will need to preview for some of them ahead of time. Let's take a look. I did take a small little mini preview of it off stream the other night, which is what made me get interested in doing it again. So hopefully this will not implode on us. So we're going to be looking through all the games that came out in the past week. We'll start with the Sunday, the beginning of this week, and up to today, which is Saturday. So that's what we'll do. So the 23rd up, let me turn off Goku. Turn on desktop. Actually, wait, let me make sure nothing else is going to pop on my desktop. I don't know. Just on instinct, I had Goku show up to protect my screen. He's not, you can't even see anything right now, but just on instinct, okay? I was worried. I was worried about what would happen. Let me close the actual Steam browser. Or the Steam app. And then, okay, we should be good. Why is my tracker thing not working? Hold on. Sign in. Did I do anything? Okay, good. All right, let's do this. This button should work. Okay, you can see. Hold on, is there a delay when Goku gets turned off or whatever? Hold on, I might have to adjust the Stream Deck settings real quick because it feels like there's a very slight pause, which I believe is something I can fix in the action settings of one of them. There's like supposed to be like a millisecond delay or whatever when we don't want that. Can I get like a... Do I have like a chiller background thing here? I do, actually. You can listen to this while I check this out. As you can see by some of the titles that we can already witness here in the preview, we're in for a treat. We're in for a treat with some of these. I'm seeing a Flesh Psychosis. I'm seeing a... I wonder what's going on in Lustful Roommates. I have no clue what could possibly be going on in that. Hold on, let's make myself a little bigger too. Boom. I'm a little bigger now. Okay, so we go from the 23rd up. We're fucked. We might be. We might be, Shadow. Start with mood, and then we go up. So we have quite a bit. As a general rule, we're going to be ignoring anything that's DLC and anything that's just a demo. These are games that are wait, I forget. Did we ignore demos? I think that we started ignoring demos at some point. Anything that's not English, we also ignore those. We have a lot to go through, so we have to cut out some of them. So if it doesn't have an English version, we're typically not going to spend our time on it too much. Maybe we'll look at it a little bit if it looks actually promising. But yeah, we're not looking at any DLC memes. And then I think we've tried not to look at demos because usually they are games that were already previously announced, which means we've already looked at them before. As what that typically meant. I don't know if that means we should also do that here. I'm not sure. But the Death Note DLC, oh boy. Oh boy. Now, real quick, I have been streaming for 6.5 hours now. Let me have a little boy's bathroom break. Okay, I'm not very little, but I need a bathroom break. All right, you can say hi to. You just take a quick glance at some of the tiles we have here. I'll be right back. All right, let's get this going. Let's get this going. Cronus, welcome. Are you strapped in? Are you ready? Are you ready for this shit? Let me clear this out. Stay hydrated? I just went to the bathroom and you're trying to get me to go again? Are you fucking serious? You're gonna do this to me? Alright. Oh god. Oh god, some of these games. Just in time. Oh hell yeah, welcome Andy, my favorite. Sorry, I went to finish the Smosh video of them playing Resident Evil 8. Oh damn. We've been watching because we're planning to go to Anime Central, and we've been watching for the guest announcements, and one of them is someone who was involved with Smosh, I guess. I forget who it was. But it was like a bunch of credits for voice acting roles, I think, and then part of Smosh. And I was like, wait, what? What? Part of what now? Alright, let's get started with this here. For which con? Anime Central. It's in Chicago. It's in a month and a half now at this point. Damien yeah, I think that is the person. I think that is the person. He did some dub voice acting. Yes, I think that's the person. They're gonna be there. They're gonna be there. Alright, it's time to begin a segment that we haven't done in a long while. I think we did do it at some point again since I started doing the PNG tuber stuff. But this is a thing that we typically used to do a lot more years ago. We used to do it every weekend on a Sunday night, and we called it Anime Night, and we go through all the new games that have come out in the past week on Steam that are tagged anime, which, if you use the Steam store, you know there are plenty of games that are tagged anime that probably should not get the tag, or probably shouldn't exist, or probably should be tagged adult only. There's a lot of these. We used to also have bingo cards for these nights too. It was a fun time. I forget what those bingo cards used to say. It used to be stuff like is stolen art, is hentai puzzle thing or whatever. That's the other thing too, okay? Things have gotten bad since the last time we did it. There's a lot more AI shit now, okay? There are disclaimers on some of these games. That's AI art. But previously, they used to blatantly steal art and then use it to make hentai puzzle game sliders and shit like that. Now they just AI art all that shit, and they just crank out a shit ton of them. It's bad. It's real bad. So strap in. Strap in. In the event of emergencies, keep your hands and feet in the vehicle at all times, and our boy Goku will appear on the scene and protect you from the horrors that may appear. He will not protect you from the sounds. That is up to me to do. That is up to me to attempt to do through previewing these things and hoping for the best. So yeah. So typically what we do, we'll go through them all. We'll go through each of the pages, we'll watch the trailers, we'll read the descriptions, and we'll see if it seems interesting, and then we'll add it to a wish list if it rises to that level, or we'll try to make insightful comments about it or whatever. So we'll talk about them. Some of them will be funny, some of them will be, you know, be nice to some of these entries, okay? If it's clearly somebody trying to do something new or whatever, don't just blatantly shit on some of them. We want to promote these things for how they get better. Except when it comes to stolen art, hentai puzzle games, and AI art shit, okay? That, I don't want to support that shit, okay? But, anyways. We're gonna go through this. We're starting from the beginning of this week. So today is the 29th of Saturday. So we start from Sunday the 23rd. You can't see the calendar that I have up right now, but there was a calendar that I just had up. So, let's start with the 23rd, which takes us down here. The mood. And then, I forget what we said about demos. I think we ignore demos. Because if it's just a demo, because typically the game page has to come out first and then the demo release after. So the game page has been out for a while. Probably. I don't, wait, let me check this one. Hold on, wait. Okay, we're good. Wait, I have to set it to mute by default. Release date March 21st. Yeah, so see, it came out earlier. It's just the demo came out this week. So we're not going to be dealing with demos. Not going to deal with them. We have a ton to go through anyways, so. I think it was last time that we found Finding Cinderella. Oh yeah, that's true! Because we played that for a while. That was a good find. We'll play some of the ones that we find that seem interesting. Sometimes we'll play some of the ones we find that look like shit. I put a couple of them on the list that look like fun shit for us to play. That's happened before. We might find some hidden gems out there. Alright, but this one, that's DLC. Desktop Kitten Girl, oh boy. I forget if we just went one by one. We might have just went one by one. We'll go one by one. We'll go one by one with them. I'm not going to preload all of them. And then let me turn off my background music here. Okay. I will, on instinct, probably bring up the Goku button in almost all cases, just to try to make sure that things are safe here in many of these games. So, stay safe, gamers. Okay. Alright, past. Okay, mood. Okay. Mood. Just a casual walk through an ordinary city. Nothing more. That's all. Psychological horror, visual novel from Tenebrae Studio. What do we got? What do we got? I knew it. You're doing it all wrong. It's our way of smoking. Hours? Delve into wisdom. Wishlist, Steam. Well, that was very short. I mean, it seemed like it was pretty cool with the mood it was trying to set. It looks like it's going to be a very interesting... Maybe I should shorten my PNG tuber again so you can see more of the screen. There we go. Very short trailer, though. Our character's name is Nobody. Is that who we are, or is that supposed to be us? Listen, nothing bad's gonna happen here. What do we got for screenshots? The first decision would be buy beer. Try to steal some beer. Not today. Instant coffee with condensed milk, as usual. Save the moment. Yo, hello, Revy. Hello, this arch. It's pretty cool. On my way. Turn it on, but don't. I can't. Alright. But honestly, I hate the city. It steals lives. Yo, the art for this looks sick. Does that say I drug? You drug? Alright, we gotta check if there's an AI warning. Hand-drawn art, no AI. Based. Alright, what do we have here in this area? Don't like visual novels? This game is for you. Oh no. I don't like how we're starting this. We're not like the other visual novels. I don't like that. I don't like how... Connoisseur of the genre? Even more so. We have glitches going on even in the description. Mood is a gloomy, philosophically... Hold on, let me increase the size of the screen, maybe. Make it easier to read for you guys. Shut up. Mood is a gloomy, philosophically walking visual novel beyond its genre. The player will meet a girl and take a walk with her through the back streets of a decaying city. Ask the right questions, listen to your interlocutor, and find the truth in the dialogues. Nothing bad will happen. We promise. They promised, and then they added glitch effects. Every choice is wrong. This game doesn't have right endings or choices. A good intention can turn out to be a bad one in the future, just as a bad deed can turn out to be the safest. Make choices with your heart. Show her the real you. Do we mention that every choice affects the environment? Oops. The environment itself, too? Holy shit. Gloomy surroundings. Clouds overhead and dirty snow underfoot. The game's locations reflect the realities of provincial post-CIS cities. Our story begins in one of them. Not the most cheerful landscape, is it? Every scene is inspired by real-life streets. We got a unique visual style done in the dirty shades of a winter city. Melancholic and gloomy soundtrack in the genres of dark ambient, post-punk, and witch house. 4K artwork with incredible detail. It does look like very nice artwork. Locations tell their own story and immerse you in the lore. Just look closely. An environment that changes depending on hidden scale. Tons of undertone for the riddle enjoyers. New content on reruns. Redacted. That's a feature. You can steal beer and smoke cigarettes. Lots of cigarettes. Hand-drawn art. No AI. This game is not recommended for those under the age of 20. I feel like it could be cool. I would have appreciated probably a little more for the trailer. Like they want to be like all, this is a weird, mysterious thing for like all their stuff like up here. We typically don't read down here, by the way. We typically don't, but I kind of felt like we had to because that was the only way we're going to get more information about what's going on here. I mean, it seems cool. I'd put it on the wish list. I would probably try this out, definitely. I don't know how edgy it will try to be. So I don't know if I should try to stream it or whatever, but it seems pretty cool. A game about hanging out with a hot demon girl while having no idea what to do with your life. Oh, hold up. You may have sold me. You may have sold me. Highly recommended if you like shorter VNs. Oh yeah, they beat it in like less than 2 hours. Can handle dark subject matters, multiple choices. Can you not autoplay? Do not autoplay videos ever. What are you fucking doing, Steam? Don't you fucking dare. You ever autoplay a goddamn video on my stream, it'll be over for you. You ever do that shit to me. You ever do that. Anyways, this looks cool. Very good first start to the stream, surprisingly. Now we go to Desktop Kitten Girl. Let's check out Desktop Kitten Girl. Alright, it's safe, actually. It's safe. It's safe. Want to make your desktop more interesting? Here comes the cute little witch. She will keep your company all the time on the desktop. And you can add different events to the little witch's routine. Every event has abundant collection elements. The game supports the Steam Workshop from K-Dream. I'm not going to look at too many of these desktop things. If we end up having them show up, we'll look at this one, though. If it decides to play, it does not decide to play. Okay, well, you know what? I would like to watch this if Steam would allow it. No? Steam? Are you for eel? I would like to full screen play the fucking video, Steam. Are you... Alright, we got it. Wow. Click the kitten girl. Okay, I need to know, because I don't think this is the first time I've seen one of these desktop things. Why is there... I understand why there might be frame drops on the desktop thing itself. Why are there frame drops in the video advertising the desktop thing? Like, what is going on with... What's going on with that? It's cute. Arranging activities for the kitten girl. You can do all this shit? Holy shit. You can do like a little mini RPG on the desktop with her? Each activity owns 100 plus collections. I've never really used any of these like desktop Steam things before. I didn't know they get this interactive. Holy shit. 3 useful tools. Diary, memo, Pomodoro. Nice. 150 plus exclusive dubbing support. The kitten girl will stay by your side forever. Finally. That's all I've ever wanted. I agree. Unless you said something that I should not agree with, then I do not agree with it. Yo, we had a gamer there in the middle. It was cute. It was cute. Again, I don't use these things typically, but I also didn't know they get that crazy how interactive they could be. That seems pretty neat. I don't know. That's about $4 if you want that. By the way, that last one was about $5. That seems like a pretty good deal for that amazing art. All right, what do we have next? We got a actual game this time as opposed to a desktop thing. Tug-o-war. Tug-o-war is the big brain deck building duel. Engage intense combat on a solar punk frontier. Assemble your deck turn by turn. Discover powerful card combos, disrupt the enemy strategy, and pilot your well-oiled war machine to victory. Now I know what you're thinking. I know you're saying ooh in chat, Andy. But I have unfortunate news for you. I'm pretty sure this is AI. Yeah. Tug-o-war artwork is created through a process of creative design by artists who used AI-assisted rendering and manual work. RIP. As a small independent studio, hiring a team of full-time artists was not within our means. All use of AI is commercially licensed. Okay. We'll take a watch. But you unfortunately have to keep this in mind. I don't know if we should bother watching all the videos if they're just featuring AI art stuff. I know they think they should get bonus points because they're like, it's AI assisted and then manually adjusted or whatever, but it doesn't work with me. Alright, well, that's Tug-o-war. That's about $8 for AI art, strategy, deck building, solar punk card game. If that is something you want, that is there. I will not be getting it, but it's there. Next up, Cyborg Rise. An adventure game that combines first-person shooter and roguelite random elements. Players can manipulate heroes with different abilities in the game. Embark on adventure challenges and random levels. Every time you respawn, you can unlock new skills and equipment to challenge your stronger enemies. Let's do an AI check real quick. Probably not. All right, we're good. No AI. Not declared, at least. This is from Fish World. And it is $6. I'm sorry, wait. What is that? What FPS something? Is this like the original Chinese name or whatever this is? What? Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What are these sound effects happening? We're trying to do some intense knife throwing here. Am I thinking, what's the other game that I know where you could do some cool knife throwing things? Is it Valorant? Or am I thinking of something else? I thought there was some like shooter game where you're throwing a knife and you could do cool things like call it back. Is that Overwatch? I think it's a character from Overwatch. I think it's the Junker Queen. She throws a knife and if you pull it back, it pulls them towards you. I like playing her. What do you mean these sound effects are great? Yeah. We have a song choice. Very intense. What? Wait, I just... Who are we attacking? Are you supposed to be attacking her? You're completely missing her if that's what you're doing. What is happening? What is happening? IDK, this one looks kind of fun. Are you sure? Well, if this is what you're into. Maybe if you mute the game, it's more enjoyable. I can't with the sound effect. Why? It sounds like I'm on a fucking Nickelodeon advertisement. What is this shit? But less fun was just the slime sound effect. And then it just cuts there? We have a second trailer. FPS plus roguelike. Roguelite RPG plus RPG. I'm ready. Throw in all of the gamer nouns. Fast-paced combat experience. I like Beano, so yeah, this one looks fun. I mean, hey, if that's what you're into. I'm sorry, did he have a Naruto tail going on? What was going on there? I thought that was like a stretched out Naruto. Oh, it's like a... Oh, okay. It's like a spiked orange tail. Random level, infinite possibilities. Their computer is fighting for its life to play this trailer. To record this trailer. Extreme operation. I will immediately say this. Big pro tip. This trailer probably would have been much more enhanced had you not played the sound effects you recorded with the gameplay. And you just played the cool sounding music to the montage of it quietly. It might have been cooler. The sound effects are, one, varying degrees of quality, and two, just overall distracting from the music that's supposed to get me hyped, I think? This is my personal view on this, I guess. 8 super bosses. That's a lot. That's like more than 7. I feel like I've heard this song before. Cyborg Rise. You would think with a name like Cyborg Rise, I would be way more hyped, but alas. You know, I mean, if you just wanna just do some action, mindless shooting with this, it's there. Supposedly it's got infinite levels, it's roguelite elements, RPG elements. Mechanically speaking, it's probably interesting. Execution-wise, I think it could do with some polishing. Trailer-wise, it definitely could use some polishing, I think. We have a third trailer. A third trailer has hit the stream. If Steam will allow it to play. This is 10 minutes. We're not watching this whole thing. Okay, that was very sudden. This is not edited. This is just raw gameplay. Okay. Raw gameplay. What is making... So the splash sound effect. You're fighting robots. What is making the splash sound effect? Where's the... Are we bleeding? Are the things we're throwing... Are we throwing, like, ketchup at them? By the way, we're throwing flashbangs at him over and over again. This is a flashbang. Well... Okay. It's a cool looking gun. I'll give it that. Alright, music restarts. Into the next area. You know what this is reminding me of? A, lower quality Ruby Grim Eclipse. This is what this is reminding me of. Vaguely. Very vaguely. I liked Ruby Grim Eclipse. We love some Ruby Grim Eclipse. There you go. Alright, well that's there. If you are interested, that is $6. $6. Wonderlang Italian. The Italians have somehow entered the chat during anime night. The Italians are here, and they're AI! We have AI Italians! The developers describe their use of AI as this. The vast majority of the artwork in this game was created by our team of artists, hired freelancers, or purchased on marketplaces. In some cases, AI was used to generate reference images to assist with the creative process, but all final assets were either fully redrawn or significantly refined by human artists to ensure quality and originality. Oh no, that's not Umineko? Oh no. Wonderlang Italian. Learn Italian through immersive quests, interactive dialogues, and spaced repetition combats. Help a young hero lift a magical curse by mastering Italian. Customize your learning experience and explore a vibrant world filled with unique characters. Start your journey to Italian fluency today. This is by Bear Games. Let's check it out. Mamma mia!
Embark on a magical journey to master Italian, one quest at a time.
Ciao straniero, benvenuto alla montagna del riso. Io sono il sindaco di Armonia.
What?
Adventure meets language learning in a vibrant RPG world. Defeat enemies, solve puzzles, and master Italian.
Can we pause for a moment? Okay. So you said all your art was like fully redrawn in the end, right? What is happening with this background? What is this? Are they supposed to be like springs? What am I don't understand what this is. It feels weird. Are we sure that we hand drew everything later on? Are we sure about the...
in every quest. Use the power of words to discover your destiny.
Okay.
Buongiorno. Le piacciono I giochi di numeri e di parole?
Explore in...
Can Italians in the chat confirm if this is actually correct Italian too? Because I don't know.
Engage and excel in your journey to language fluency.
Yo, we got
Start
word search
your
game?
adventure today with Wonderlang.
Well, I'm someone who's all for language learning tools. I don't feel like I would want to support language learning tools that implement AI generative art into their process, even if they claim it's not for the final product. But maybe that's just me. I don't have a problem with the idea of it itself, though. Like I said, different educational tools can be good for this. I personally, I don't think I would try this, especially not for $25. Even beyond looking the AI stuff, I probably wouldn't be trying this one out for $25. But I don't know if that's just because they just failed to sell me on it through the trailer, I guess, maybe. I don't know. But, I mean, if people want to use this as a different way to try to learn the language, I mean, that's fine. That's fine. That's your choice. I personally would probably just try something else on my end. I don't know. I don't know. Look, I think the guy that vaguely reminds you of Battler was speaking proper Italian. Oh, okay. Well, the guy who reminds you of Battler, is it this tiger? Does he remind you of Battler? Obviously. That's Battler right there, right? That's him. Mamma mia. I hate how it has images. So Steam does this meme where there's the next button. However, this screen changes based on the size of the image. Notice I click and the button fucking moves on me. Steam, you piece of shit. Why would you do this to me? You know, you had the Battler shirt? The fuck?
Quest.
Who had the Battler shirt?
Vibrant meets adventure
Not the tiger.
to discover your
Sono I giochi di numeri
Oh, this guy. Oh, I see, I see.
e di parole.
What did he say?
Sono I giochi di numeri e di parole.
explore.
I mean, it seems like it's just RPG Maker with like some AI art around it. I'm assuming this is built in RPG Maker. And it's got AI art references all around it. And then it's probably just trying... I mean, it seems like it's more adjusted version of RPG Maker. It looks like they're doing more than some of the defaults of RPG Maker. I don't know what some of the defaults for the newer RPG Maker are like, though, these days. So I don't know if some of these layouts for it are like standard packages that you could just enable for them, or if we had to do a lot more. It seems like kind of similar to that other older one that we did that was probably better. We tried it on stream before, Kanji Combat. That was for learning Japanese kanji through RPG Maker, which is more interesting. And this was before AI art really blew up. So those days are long past. But it was more unique with how it was handling it, in terms of it was still doing typical RPG Maker stuff, but it was trying to handle it in easier to comprehend ways than bloating it too much with some of the mechanics. So I guess I've kind of like turned around on my opinions of that game from the years, because I think there was like one thing that I shat on for that game though, and that was that as you progress through Kanji Combat and got more kanji, essentially how you're supposed to defeat the enemies is you use your spell or your attack, which was you're supposed to select the correct meaning for the kanji that you're trying to defeat. And as you progressed, you got more kanji, and it filled up a shit ton. There was a ton of them that you had to scroll through to find the option that you wanted to hit the bad guy with. And it's an RPG Maker game, so it's a grind. So you have to do this every time, multiple times. So, I think that was my only real main problem with that, which I think I was told once you get past a certain point in the game, they make it a little easier for the next area, like they restart it from new kanji or something like that. Different sheet of it, maybe. But, yeah. Can't wait for when I release the Xenomorph dating sim on Steam. It makes so much money. It probably already exists. It might. It might, actually. You might be too late. You gotta hurry up if that's what your plan is. Alright, well, that's Wonderlang Italian. $25 Italian education simulator with AI art references. I personally don't support it, but if you want... I don't... if you Want to find some way to learn Italian? That is available to you. Dark Deity 2. Varroa is a peaceful continent on the brink of war, as the Asvarelian Empire seeks to expand at your homeland's expense. Command unlikely heroes, fight challenging turn-based battles, and watch hardship forge iron into steel. Dark Deity is back, bigger and better than before. We're back, baby. Sword and Axe LLC, Indie.io, Smilegate. Let's check it.
Let's make a scene.
I'd never played the first one. Never heard of the first one. It looks really nice. Control the family heirs.
Call me half-breed or mutant or whatever.
What?
You types always want.
Jesus.
I tried to help her. She could have made it.
Hi, Gwen.
She let me.
Hi, Gwen. Hi.
They definitely left out worshipped as a god from the debrief.
Oh. Earn your allies the hard way.
Die before I see the heart used as a weapon against my people.
Just open the damn letter.
Hi, Eve.
Not everyone wants your help, buddy.
Prepare the order to conquer deep tactical something. Combat. That's what it was. With nearly endless possibilities. Stand together against the Empire.
You can't risk people's lives in the mercy of this beast.
You're wrong! That fate is exactly what I'm afraid of.
I like the
You're
voice
destroying
acting.
Our last chance at peace.
Will be enough to stem the tide.
Darren, curse!
Till Darren Kurz. This looks sick, yeah. It makes me be like, why did I miss out on the first one? No, I think it looks sick. Listen, I have a JRPG itch right now, okay? And this is getting me interested. I don't know if it actually is JRPG or if it's like inspired by JRPGs or whatever. You know, technically not made by Japan, but if it's you know the same mechanics or whatever is what it's kind of seems. Turn-based strategy. I'm interested. What's the second trailer?
You weren't there!
A love letter to the classics of the SRPG genre, strategy RPG. Okay.
Come, fight, die!
Oh shit. Down to the builds and team compositions.
Booyah!
Booyah! Cthulhu is here. Nice to see him.
These lands belong to me.
Where are we?
I'm sold. $25. But that's for the sequel. What's the first game? I'm not gonna watch the full thing, but the first game must have done well if they made a sequel, right? Yeah, it looks like it did pretty good. Step into the world of Terrazale and lead soon-to-be legendary heroes in a quest to restore a land fractured by broken oaths, reckless wars, and untamed magic. Fight back in turn-based battles, manage character relationships, collect dangerous artifacts, and hopefully restore the world. Hopefully. We'll put it on the list. Similar to Persona 3 is what it says. Similar to Persona. Which we will get back to Persona 3 at some point. There's no AI disclaimer, right? Oh, thank God. Thank God. My soul was going to be crushed. Okay, good. That seemed very cool. That's another quality one here. $25 is right now it's $20 on sale. If you're interested, check it out. I'm probably going to check out the first game first. I'm interested. All right, next up we have Cross the Boundaries. What boundaries are we talking about? Well, Goku's going to help me figure this out. Okay. We're good. This is a Toho fan game. Cross the Boundaries. This is a Toho fan game. Maribel Heme. I hope that's how you pronounce it. Maribel Heme. Is that... Wait, is that Heme or Herm? This is Hearn. Hern. That's an R. I thought the R combined it into the N to become an M, but it's Hern. Beyond the Boundary reference. Bespeckled beauties? In my anime night stream? It's more likely than you think. Cross the Boundaries. This is a Toho fan game. Maribel Hern is a girl with unusual experience with ghosts and supernatural beings. In Cross the Boundaries, you will solve riddles while trying to stay alive and looking for a way out of the nightmare. It's only got 4 reviews right now, okay? From Alfred Prose, Zeal Greywords. Let's check it out. Do we have a video? We do have a video. Come on, Steam, you can do it. There you go. Renko, I Had a Dream. This is the era of science, a time where we know everything. Looks very nice. I like this art. Ghosts and monsters are now a thing of the past. Oh, the evil's been defeated. Yo, winter vibes? I'm sold. But even in this area, there are people who seek the supernatural. And among them, one whom is seeked by the supernatural. Not seeked? I think it is seeked. I think they are seeked. It's sought. Sorry. They just used it, so I think it's real. Featured characters. Actually, it's sought, Miss Maribel Hern. It's sought, not seeked. Since she was a child, Mary has seen Supernatural, the TV show, beings like ghosts and monsters. Renko Sami. By the way, I don't know anything about Toho, so I don't know these characters personally. Renko is a physics major who paradoxically is interested in supernatural phenomena in a world that has already forgotten about it. Tsukima Onna. She looks fucked up and evil. The Gap Woman that stalks people from places too narrow for a person to fit inside. However, there is something more to this strange woman. If you aren't afraid of being forgotten, tell me then, what are you afraid of? Are you prepared to die? Yeah. Sorry I'm late, Mary. They are crossing the boundary. I like this ending thing, which I believe is also their art. I like this shot. I like this CG we have here. The one side with the dark. We got the eyes coming in. We got this side. It's all light, normal. You know, the difference between them. I like this. This is very nice. Very promising. Very promising. So the gameplay appears to be RPG adventure. So not a bullet hell. So it seems to be RPG. It's got a puzzle tag, so you explore and solve puzzles, I guess, within it to progress the story and the mysteries of it. It seems pretty cool for $5 for like a Toho fan game. I would try it. I would try it. Definitely feels like there's passion behind this, you know? I'd be interested. So $5 if you're interested. It's there, similar to Danganronpa V3 and 2 apparently. Very similar to those. It's got 4 reviews and they're good reviews. Come here, Maribel. Sometimes I forget that beneath the colorful scenes, flashy spell cards, and cute girls, Gensokyo is supposed to be a morbid world to exist in as a human. While I do like my Toho cute and lovable, I also appreciate works reminding me of what it is supposed to be. Macabre and mysterious. That's how you're supposed to pronounce that, right? Macabre? Macabre? That's how you're supposed to say that, right? I got that right the first time, right? Right? Yes? Okay, good. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Oof. You win this round. You win this round. Typically, every time you're like, That word doesn't exist. It would be this word instead. We like search it, and there's a dictionary definition somewhere of it. This is not the case here. You win this round. There is, in fact, no seeked to be found, just sought and seeking. Which I do agree, seeked is weird, but... You win this round. You win this round. Are you doubting me? Yeah, because you've been wrong the last time you've done it. You've been wrong the last several times that you've tried that, actually. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Death Note, The Killer Within. Oh my god. They're doing DLC for Death Note, The Killer Within. No, I thought you were doubting me the pronunciation. No. It was over seeked and sought. Memento Mori. Yeah, we're good. I figured it was. I just wanted to make sure. No AI declaration, so we're good on that, right? Okay. Memento Mori, dive into... Oh my god, 104 already? Mostly positive? Is this like a gacha game? This might be a gacha game that's been ported here. Because it's free to play. Dive into a world where sorrow meets beauty. I'm digging the art that we're previewing so far. I'm digging the art. Yo? So is this supposed to be an existing gacha game that's been ported? This is definitely a gacha game. Or some live service mobile game. But it's very nice art. I really like the style. Holy shit. I gotta check this one out. And apparently, it's got positive reviews for a mobile game port to PC. Oh. What happened? Why does it say mostly positive? And then the first ones are all... What has happened? Mom, I'm sorry. Point and click. Not really a game. Okay. No battlefield, no character display. Shows short animated images of characters instead of actual battles. Really nice art that caught my attention at first. Gameplay is missing, though. Steam Deck experience not playable. Game took an insane amount of time to download, and then after that fails to log in. Originally played this game on Android. The only reason I don't recommend it is because it is a classic free-to-play mobile game with all the classic free-to-play mechanics that want your money. Also, I don't really get AFK RPGs. They are literally games that you don't play, which defeats the purpose of it being a game. Opening cinematic won't play, so game kicks me out of the title screen. Why would that matter? While the game itself comes with great music, I cannot recommend this game to free-to-play players, as this game is currently pay to win up to the point on which you have to idle for days just for a chance to get something that helps you progress. Oh. This might be a case of nice art, but unfortunate free-to-play mechanics. We'll put it on the list. I might check it out. It's free, so it doesn't really cost me anything to try it. So. But promising, potentially promising, but with caution. What do we got next? Blood Crawler. And we got some choice artwork going on here. So perhaps our boy Goku comes in for a moment. Yeah, this game is marked adult only. I cannot show you this scene. I cannot even show you a preview of the page because it has what the kids refer to as paizuri going on in one of the immediate screenshots. This is happening here. I will say, though, the game actually looks like pretty decent quality 3D adventure world. But it also has sex scenes, which means I can't show you any of it. This doesn't seem terrible, though. I will look at reviews for you. Hold on, I'll read the description for you because I can do that. Blood Crawler. Even if we have to crawl, we must go forward. Even if the battlefield is filled with blood. This is a quote. This is an erotic fantasy story about revenge and national war. I won't lie, it actually kind of looks good quality. I don't... Hold on, I'm going to mute the trailer so I can look through it. I'm pretty sure... Stop. Do not unmute the fucking thing. There will be sounds happening if you unmute the thing when I click ahead. Probably. No? Okay. It looks like a pretty decent standard fantasy 3D action RPG. It looks like pretty standard, very good. It just also has sex scenes. So I can't show you it, but it actually looks like a decent recommend. So if you're somebody who's into that stuff, it looks like it's decent. Like again, I can't show you it because of the occasional scenes where it seems like things are happening, but I mean, yeah, let me look at the reviews now. Oh, we got a couple thumbs down immediately. It is a grind, and the scenes are short and not that sensual. It is a bit disappointing. Also, some events have certain affection requirements, but even when you meet them, it does not trigger. Do you remember when Genshin Impact redefined the whole mobile game industry with its impactful gameplay and graphics for a phone game where nobody did it before or took the risk move? It opened our eyes into seeing what truly a phone game could be with the way they crafted with love and passion, not just some half-assed game you normally find back then. This game is the same, but instead this game could change the hentai games industry. Well, look, again, from what I saw, it looked pretty good quality, actually. I would actually put this on my wish list, honestly. I would. Would. That's what the kids say, right? Cat Chick is the next game we have here. By the way, that game was $13. $13 if you want to try that out. Now, the next one's called Cat Chick. Cat Chick. What does this mean? What does this mean? Okay, definitely can't show you this. Okay, now we're seeing the other side of hentai games. This looks like the lower quality attempt at it. Hide and seek. That's all they wrote in the description. And there is a very zoomed in photo in the logo. It says Cat Chick. And behind it seems like a very zoomed in image of a hand, which is off screen touching something. You could probably assume it might be touching some kind of part of a place. Cat plus chicken. It probably refers to chick as in a girl, and then cat as in it's $8. Go if you, yeah. Next up, Christine's Care. Let me also put this up for this. Oh my god, this one's also adult only. Oh, I think I remember this from preview. This one seemed like adult only, meaning I can't show you it because there is nudity on the scenes, but it seemed like an LGBT visual novel. Very, very passionate, seemed like it was well done. Again, can't show you it. Christine's Care. Christine cares for disabled Hannah while meeting free-spirited Marlon and Liz. Torn between them, she faces love and life-changing choices. Seems pretty good. Pretty good quality. We're getting like multiple ranges of hentai games in a row. One is a fantasy RPG hentai game. One is a just fuck girl in very low quality. I don't know if it was RPG Maker or something. It looked very low quality. And then this one is a more passionate visual novel LGBT sexual story. Again, doesn't seem bad. Doesn't seem bad. $10. $10, no AI. We love to see it. So go check that out if you're interested. Again, I can't show you any of it, unfortunately, but I don't even know if I should.
Moving to the city would help me forget. Cheney, being parent.
Let me check the trailer real quick.
Maybe, but my life isn't just the relationship, the rules.
What the
So
fuck is this?
strange.
I don't think I could. Can I show that? I don't know if I could show that. They're not nude, but am I allowed? I guess I can? Maybe?
It's so...
I think the trailer is safe. We'll do it. We'll do it.
I thought moving to the city would help me forget. Forget the heartache. The things I've lost. The person I thought I was. But instead...
I have the Goku button on standby in case I miss something.
Change everything. Hannah. She's only a few months older than me, but life hasn't been kind to her. Being paralyzed had made her bitter, and yet, there's something about her. Something that draws me in. At first, I thought I was helping her, but maybe she's
very nice art.
Me. I never imagined I'd feel this way. But my life isn't just about Hannah. There's something else. Someone else. Marlon and Liz. They're unlike anyone I ever met. Their relationship, their rules. It's so strange.
This is the one I was like, can I show this?
So intense. And when Marlon offered me a chance to step
They're into
their
some
world,
they're into some stuff
I
there.
couldn't resist. But now, Liz wants more. She wants me. And
Oh?
Marlon isn't someone you want to cross.
Oh.
I don't know what I'm getting myself into.
There's some dynamics going on here.
But one thing is certain. I'm not the same Christine anymore.
I've been changed. All right. Well, again, looks interesting. Looks very interesting. It says it is similar to games I played After Love EP, which is a very good love story visual novel, and then Baldur's Gate 3. Apparently, it is both a... It's similar to a visual novel and Baldur's Gate 3. Okay. All right. Last Eclipse. I don't know what this is referring to. It is having me input my birthday. It says adult only. By the way, weirdly enough, we've done adult only games before. They almost never ask me for my birthday, except for ones that include like gore or like violent images, which in many cases are not adult only games even. In this case, it seems to be, but I don't know if it's adult only for nudity because I don't see anything in the screenshots. Oh no! Oh, I see. That character is naked fighting. Okay. The others are fine. Let me look at the preview. It's a fighting game. But they're half naked in the fighting game, I guess. Let me see if I show you guys like a safe image of it, I guess. This is like a safe image. Right? So, this is kind of what it looks like. There's ones with ladies in them. They're like either naked or like half naked though. Let me see. Can I show like... Oh, it's kind of peeking through there. Put those away, girl. Alright, this one's fine. Right? Yeah, so it's supposed to be like a 2D fighting game, and it's got these characters in it. Not terrible. Not terrible. But yeah, it's got the adult only tag. Reviews. Very jank, but very powered. High action, crazy characters, battle fest. Recommended for fans of craze fighting. I'm glad to get the opportunity to play as my favorite season, spring, but the game desperately needs polish. Okay. Well, it seemed like a it seemed like a decent attempt at someone making their own fighting game with their own characters and having them be a little naked. And that's $13. So go check that out if you're interested in that. Trials of Innocence. What are we innocent about? Okay, we're good. All right, we're good. Trials of Innocence is an indie courtroom detective game. Yo, hold up. Let me set up. Let me set up. Step into the shoes of the main character, rookie lawyer Luna Ray, and navigate her journey through the legal world. Unravel a shocking conspiracy that changes the fate of many, including herself, and confront her inner choices. Okay, so we got a new Detective VN. Let's check it out. C&D Games. Do we have an English version? There's 2 trailers. Is this an English version? Wait, this is in English, right? It is. Because otherwise it would say not available in English. She's drowning. Alright, interesting choice for the first video to be Chinese. Whoa, that was cool. This is just Ace Attorney. Hello? Yo, hi. You look cool. It's not even subtle, yeah.
反对。能够解释一切的答案，我终于想到了。啊，对呢，我都忘了告诉叔叔名字了，我叫茶红叶，叔叔叫我红叶就好了。
原来如此啊，我是。
I like the art. I like the animation we have going.
今天这里不开放，改天再来。
小姑娘，差不多就认输吧。
I thought this was Crony for a moment. This is not Crony, right? I was like, wait, is that... They put Crony in this game? That's the main character. I think I thought it because of, like, the blue hair, and it almost sort of looked like her hair design. But where's the part where they say, oh, I assure you, it's quite based? It might be in the second trailer, you know? I would be down to play this, absolutely. The art looks sick. Is Ace Attorney heavily inspired? All right, let's look at this trailer. Change EN. Is this like what the designs were versus what they are here? What is this? Is this what she looked like before? Because the trailer's called Change EN. Does this imply this is what it looked like in Chinese version and this is what it looks like in the English version? Is that what this is implying? We revamped the whole game visually. Animation or kill it? Yeah, they look sick. The autopsy has been updated. Guess it's time to learn Chinese. It should be an English release. This guy's cool. What's he doing in the courtroom? Are you also a lawyer? Put that on the wish list. That's right. It's my lawyer's license that led to the arrest of the defendant. Pushed, seen, arrested, defendant, police, door. Thinking. Thinking emoji? You can get Wolfborg thinks in the chat. Search, move, talk, show. You just stayed up all night. You wouldn't have the energy to watch anime. Oh. You doubt. You doubt the will and determination of true otaku. I'll have you know, Mr. Charlie Drake. Oh, that's cute. Very nice art, I think. Very nice art. I'm interested. We put it on the list. Similar to Danganronpa and Ace Attorney. Who would have guessed it was similar to Ace Attorney? I certainly wouldn't have guessed that. After completing the first case, several notable points stood out to me. While the game successfully captures the core spirit of Ace Attorney, reflecting evident passion and dedication from the developers, it unfortunately doesn't quite hit the mark in several areas. Firstly, I greatly appreciate the effort put into translating the game into English. However, the translation occasionally feels overly direct, leading to awkward phrasing and simplified text. This impacts the overall experience, as some interactions in the user interface can feel unnatural or confusing. The gameplay closely resembles Ace Attorney in structure. Okay. Overall, the game clearly has potential. While I currently cannot recommend it wholeheartedly, I am optimistic about future updates addressing these concerns. I look forward to revisiting the game after improvements have been completed. And they played the first case, and it took them like 2 hours. This guy played it for 17 hours. 23 hours. Okay. Some time ago, I played the demo and quit halfway through. The English was janky, and I could feel it wasn't polished and needed more time. I have to say, that's not the case in the full game. This game slaps. Slaps in all caps, he says. It slaps. All right. Put it on the wish list. This is a demo I can try out. I'm excited. And it is 17 bucks. 17 bucks. All right, what do we got next? Hentai Hotel. You can't see it because I don't have a camera. I just looked into the camera. I'm looking into the camera right now. At Hentai Hotel. This is what we have here. You think we can skip that one? I don't know. I don't know. Hentai Hotel, the best rooms where cute girls will help you have a good time. Do you want to guess if it's AI art? Do you want to guess if it has AI art? It's going to be a tough one, I know. Arts are generated with AI support. Who could have possibly foreseen? Who could have possibly? Obviously, I can't show you the video, but it is just one of those hentai, not slider, it's just swap around the images on the screen until you make the image correct puzzle games. It's one of those. So, there you go, we got one of those. That's 20 bucks. You know what we forgot to do? We forgot to do guesses at the beginning. We used to do, you would guess how many of those we're going to get this week. I guess you can guess how many we're going to get in total at this point. We had like one of those so far. I don't think we had a different one that was a hentai puzzle game yet. We've had hentai games, but not hentai puzzle games like that. Right now we have one. Lock in your guesses now for the full count towards the end. All right, next up we have Memory Girl Plus. Are we remembering? Oh, okay. I didn't know if this is going to be another hentai puzzle game, like Memory, and then Nikki Anime Girl. Memory Girl Plus, a tragic love story following Memori and her search for the missing him, by Cream Delta Shampoo Games. Come on. Don't fatal error me. Monogatari? Memori, I like you. Memori, skida. Warning, Memory Girl. Fatal error. Fatal error. I'm hooked. I'm interested. Oh? Fully conscious but trapped in a game someone abandoned. Memori searching for him. Yo? I'm so interested. Do we have a maid boy? What was going on there? The heroine of a game abandoned by its player. An arcade employee. Cult. His name is Cult? Michiaki. Student council president. Lime. Yo. This is why we do anime nights, okay? We get some cool shit like this, okay? Oh no, he's redacted. A tragic love story following Momori and her search for the missing him. I think that looked amazing. I am hyped. This is already going on my wish list. It is $3. Are you serious? Holy shit. It must be very short, maybe. What is this and why is this? Is this a part of the game? Or... yeah, because I know it's supposed to be like, she's trapped in a game, though. Well, why would you include this in the screenshot? But then again, it probably makes more sense if you translated it. Yeah, this is not English that's happening here. Mata chapta ga yukata. Why did I say ho? Yukata ni. Oh, what are you? Haki? Kaki? I give up. I give up. I gotta do my reps. Okay, I gotta do my reps. Meido. We know what Meido means. We know what a Meido is. Meido fuku ga suki na dake. Suki na ko no. I don't know what this is. Shiteru. I'm interested. We already put it on the wish list. I can't wait. This is by Cream and Shampoo Games. Have they done stuff before? This is their first entry. Holy shit. The demo came out last October, and now the full game is out. For $3? Are you serious? This is a really great game. It really reminds me of Paper Lily story. Story is great, although I wish it was a little more drawn out. It's about 2 hours of story, but otherwise it's great. Story is great, although I wish it was a little more drawn out. Okay, well, you already said that, but okay. All right, well, I'm interested in that, so I will be checking that out. Similar to Persona 3 and Undertale. You know what? I can see it. I can understand. Wakaru. Wakaru. All right, moving on to waifu cards. What happens in waifu cards? Well, apparently, allowed for stream things. Legally speaking, it is allowed for stream. Welcome to the fairy tale castle of sweets, where charming waifu and exciting card game Go Fish are waiting for you. She's very excited for charming waifu and exciting card game Go Fish. We love exciting card game Go Fish. This is AI. The developers describe their game's uses AI generation content like this. Some art. Some art. You know, not the cards, but the ladies on the cards. How? Waifu, do you have any aces? Go Fish? Sweating as I lie. My sweetheart, do you have any five? There's no trailer, by the way. My sweetheart, do you have any fives? Oh boy, you better start fishing. I don't got shit here. Dealing 7 cards to players. Wow. All right, well, that's $5. Don't bother with that, but it's there. Next up, Gal Guardian, Servants of the Dark. I watched parts of this when Takako and Rudy streamed this together for their stream previewing it. Now it's out. So let's check it. Oh, mixed. I did remember during their stream they kept having it crash, but they were also playing it like an early release of it. So I don't know if that got patched up before, so I don't know what the mixed is about. Gal Guardian, Servants of the Dark. Take control of the Demon Sisters, Kirika and Masha, as they attempt to revive their Demon Lord Maxim and rebuild their castle in this 2D action Metroidvania adventure. Let's check it.
A land of demonic civil war, the Demon Realm.
The war.
There, the Demon Lord Maxim's castle lies in ruin, raised by his rival, Lysenorg.
Ryzenorg. I like the sprites. They're so cute. Little sprite arts. And the character arts up top too. They're both cute.
Kirika, faithful demon maid.
Faithful maid.
Servant to the demon Lord Maxim. She attacks from a distance with guns filled with demonic energy and uses sub-weapons up close.
What? I couldn't hear you over the game.
Masha, younger maid sister, friend to demon and monster alike. Her whip and dash.
We gotta do a second take on this reading. He seems like he's doing it right, but I don't know if it's just we have to adjust the mixing on it or what. I can't fucking understand what the fuck he's saying.
Can cover close and medium
over the like game sounds and everything. I don't know what he's saying.
Ranges, while her sub-weapons help with exploration.
Okay, now I understand it more.
Collect items, craft weapons, and enhance them as you restore your lord to power. Search across the realm for the lost souls of vassals and rebuild Maxim's castle.
It looks right. Yeah, it does. It really does. It makes me worried what everyone's mixed about. Maybe it's just some day one bugs.
Vassals were slaughtered.
I do want to play the others.
Lord Maxim, clinging to life in a shell.
The other
of his
Gal Guardians.
former self.
Low-key, I'm gonna wishlist. You should. You should. It looks really good.
Here.
Together we're unstoppable.
Castle conquering action resurrected. Gal Guardians, servants of the dark. Your evilness, it's time for your revenge.
Let's go. Looks very, very cool. Now I'm concerned at what went wrong. Why are we mixed in the comments? It is $30. I will wishlist it. What happened? I want to like this game more, but I felt the need to give this a thumbs down to send a message. In terms of pure gameplay, this game has the foundations needed for what it takes to make a Metroidvania great. What's holding it back is unfortunately almost everything else. The controls, combat, and visuals are what mostly stand out as great for this game. However, map design is not the greatest and feels somewhat inconsistent and obscure all around. Music is nothing special, with few repeating tracks in major areas. The bosses are not as fun to fight against, especially compared to the first Gal Guardians. Switching loadouts can feel unnatural under stress. Menu and UI navigation can feel convoluted. I mean, these are like nitpicks. I don't like a basic customization options. This game showed great promise in the demo, but I regret to say that the full game was a disappointment. Fast travel is extremely poorly implemented, which somehow exists simultaneously. Okay. Boss fights range from just alright to quite poor. Very few moments of spectacle. The enemy design leaves much to be desired, which is mostly just palette swaps. Alright, well, that's more reasonable. Quality of life beyond this fast travel is also just a major letdown. Okay, well. Clever. Treasure. Superstar. I thought this was a gun at first. I was like, well, we could just gun react to things on here? What the fuck? It's clever. I'm leaving a negative review for now simply because I can't even play the game. Every time I try to start a new game, the screen freezes. The game is still playing in the background, but since I can't see what I'm doing, it's basically unplayable. When this gets fixed, I'll change the review. But as of right now, this is what I got. Well, that's unfortunate. Great Metroidvania. How many people do you think play a Galgun game do not know what Hai Maosama Daisuke means? Who do you think you are fooling, pretending it translates to, oh my god, I just loved you to bits, sire darling? You guys keep passing this crap as translation, and I will keep localizing recommended in my reviews with just as much respect for actors. Okay, well. William Shakesman. Interesting takes. Interesting takes. Came out here with the localization discourse. Is this why this is mixed? Is there just a bunch of like anti-lock takes maybe in the other comments or whatever? It didn't see. Again, we had ones before that were like mostly positive, and then the top ones are all just negative reviews. But then here it's supposed to be mixed, and it's mostly positive, and then a couple of the negatives. I don't know what's going on here. Anyways, this looks fire. This looks amazing. There are other Gal Guardian games. I know there's at least one other one. I don't know how many there are. Because I believe I watched them play one other Gal Guardian game. Right? Is that what I watched? Yeah, Gal Guardian, Demon Purge. We also watched them play Gunvolt, right? They played Gunvolt? Or was I thinking of something else? I don't remember. Alright, well, check that out if you are interested. I'm interested, so I probably will be playing that at some point. I'm interested. Next up, Tayutama, Kiss on My Deity. On your what? Oh. We're good. On your what? Armed with spirit powers unique to his lineage, Yuri teams up with Mashiro and 3 other heroines to explore whether humans and Tayutai can coexist peacefully. This romantic fantasy adventure tells a heartfelt tale of growth, connection, and the mysteries of love. All right, let's check it. This is from Frontier Works and Kawaii Neum. Like platinum, Kawaii. You know, it's a major element. Louder, please. Thank you. And you're just out to prank me, aren't you? No, I'm serious. Look! It's wriggling in there. You, what the heck is it? Seems like some people can see them and some can't. Stop messing with me, dudes. Why do I feel like they're... Style-wise, it feels like there's a major age discrepancy going on. I don't know if they're supposed to be the same age, though, but... I feel drained. What? What? You're fine. I'll fix it right away. Be exercised, be purified. You're good. Oh. Or something along those lines. Oh, it actually works. Alright, there was a second video, right? This is probably an actual trailer. Let's watch this. Ow! That was my ears. Why did you make the actual gameplay video so low volume? Please. Please, Steam. Alright, let's watch. I love the sprite art. I love it a lot. I don't know if this would be the type of story I would enjoy, though. But I love the art, so I might still try it. She kiss on my day till I D. Is this anything? Is this anything, chat? Aw, that's cute. Oh my god, he kissing all of the deities. Here's one, TBH. I'll probably play it. I don't know if I'll do it on stream, but I'll probably play it. Tayutama, Kiss on My Deity. It looks very cute. Call being down bad. Is that true? Is that true? Damn, you're one hell of a bird magnet. Groggy woggy, why now? Hey now, what the heck do you think you're doing? That's illegal. like a couple. We'll put it on the wish list. $50. $50 for Tayutama Kiss on My Deity. And I was trying to see. Oh, yeah. All right. So this person has like 50 hours. Oh, wait. August. We know August, right? This is the August that we see on like X and does videos and all that. VN recommends. Probably. 50 hours. If you're interested in a supernatural romance story with a little bit of everything, rom-com fun, supernatural shenanigans, and emotional moments that hit hard, then Tayutama might be up your alley. So, all right. I will probably check that out as well if I have the time. I definitely put it on the wish list, and we'll see how it goes. Similar to Needy Girl Overdose. Okay. And Clanad. All right. Next, we have Destined Mr. Almost Right. Let me just double check. All right, we're good. Mr. Almost Right. When are you getting married? When you're finding the reality of your romantic life too bleak to bear, you're matched through an app to a man with a 99% compatibility rating. Holy shit. Who could be the man of your destiny? From Unico Inc., Voltage Inc. Let's check it. Similar to Clanad, terrifying. With only 1% left, I wonder, is he really the one for me? Is it time you settled down? I knew it had to be fucking Voltage. I knew I recognized this right style, motherfucker. I had you clocked a mile away. Is there a problem? Is there a problem with Voltage? Should I be concerned? I'll take all responsibility for this. Okay, we got the boys. All doubts clear after sweet kisses and synergy. I'm looking for a wife, not a girlfriend. I'll have you know. Still believe in things like soulmates. But my quick fall into love is broken by the final 1%? Oh no. No, Voltage is chill, but their mobile Otome VNs were like my introduction to VNs. I think I had this convo with Beginning and Ari and Iron and DevDog. Voltage was like my coming of age. Oh, okay, I understand. Destined Mr. Almost Right. Again, this is a case of like, I don't know if this kind of story would be for me, but it looks decent quality. I wouldn't be against checking it out, so we put it on the list. We'll put it on the list. Ato 1%, 1%? 1% de unmei no koi? How would you pronounce this kanji by itself? Wait, hold on. Koi. It is koi by itself. And then unmei. I forgot I have this extension so I could do this. Unmei no koi. Ato 1% de unmei no koi. There you go. There's your reps for the day. Similar to Persona 3? Persona? You were also there? I don't think so, but goddamn, are the Voltage guys hot? Oh shit. Voltage characters are the kind of charming that I'd give up my lesbianism for. Oh shit. Alright, next up. How much was that game? $35. Next up, Cats Baseball. Finally, Tribe 9 is here. I'm sorry. We have to go back and play Tribe 9 now. That's finally out, by the way. We have to play Tribe 9. Voltage Peak. They look very nice. They look like very nice art. Cats Baseball. A baseball game where the outcome is decided by dice. Even if you don't know the rules of baseball, anyone can enjoy it easily from Imagineer Co. Imagineer Co. Let's check it out. Home run. Easy. Fastball. Holy shit. It's like baseball D&D. What is this shit? Even if you're not a baseball expert, everyone can dive in. Let dice guide your motion. All right, so next time, instead of 100% orange juice, we got to boot this up for the chat. We got to load this up. Dice Project, Cats Baseball. Roll the dice to meet your destiny in this baseball game. I don't think I would be against trying it out. It seems like there might be a story to it, too. I don't know if I... Like, it's cute, but I don't know if I care too much for the art. But I might be interested in the game mechanics if you can play it with, like, a bunch of your friends. But it's a single-player game. Which... Oof. Like, I don't understand exactly how the dice baseball works, but this seems like the kind of thing that I would enjoy way more if I could play it with my friends. If it was like a dice-based baseball cat thing where you could do that, but it's a single-player meme, so... Oh, that's unfortunate. Almost had my wish list, but unfortunately. Didn't look bad, though. Didn't look bad. $7, though, if you want to try that out. Seems like an interesting idea. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have Bussy Master. Rope Shooter Ranch. You heard right. Bussy Master. This is what it's called. This is what it's called. I'm going to bring up Goku. Immediately assume I can't show you it. Immediately assume that I can't show you it. Let's see here. Yeah, no, you can't see any of that. But also, I'm pretty sure this is AI anyways. So you probably didn't want to. Yeah, this is AI. AI is used to create the initial images. All images are then refined through a series of edits. I feel like most of these games that say that are fucking liars, honestly. Because it still looks like fucking AI art after you do that. So, I don't know. AI art has a distinctive way it renders and shades, I think, that makes it very notable for it being AI art, usually. So, I don't know. I don't think any of these fucking games that say they refine it afterwards actually do. This includes upscaling, adjusting lighting and color balance, detailed touch-ups, redrawing specific elements, noise reduction, sharpening, adding artistic effects, and more to ensure highest visual quality possible. Do you, though? All right, let me read the description for you. It's got this, the logo has a very, very muscular cowboy-looking guy in a jacket with orange beard and mustache, and he's a hairy boy. And it says, Bussy Master, Rope Shooter Ranch. And the description says, cowboy hat emoji, eggplant emoji, saddle up at Rope Shooter Ranch, solve explicit puzzles, dominate rugged ranch hands, and ride hard. Sweat, muscle, dripping cocks. I'm sorry. I tried to hold it straight. I can't. An explosive pleasure await. Grip tightly, thrust deeply, and shoot ropes in this filthy, gay cowboy fantasy. Sweating emoji, horse emoji, star emoji. It's AI. It doesn't appear to be a... Oh, no, it does. It is a hentai puzzle game. But it also has some other weird puzzles going on. It is... This is developed by Kink Master Studios. They are the master of this. Well, I learned a lot today. But that's $6. Next up, Flavors of Desires. What kind of desires are we talking about here? It's adult only. It's AI. Adult only 3D adventure with JRPG inspired elements and card based combat. The end of adventuring is not the end of the journey. Characters and background 2D assets were generated utilizing stable diffusion technology and plenty of manual work to ensure the desired artistic direction and design cohesion. Animations were prepared entirely by an artist based on AI generated images as a visual starting point. 3D assets were made without using AI tools, only for character design inspiration. Okay, well. It appears to be a 3D action fantasy RPG. Also appears to have a fishing minigame. And then it has AI sex CGs. Very graphic on this screen. And, yeah. So, it's not a puzzle game, though. Doesn't count for the puzzle game count. So if you're trying to keep track at home to see if your guess is right about how many hentai puzzle games we're getting tonight, it's not a hentai puzzle game. Not a hentai puzzle game. Doesn't count. Right now we've had 2 hentai puzzle games so far. Hentai Hotel and Bussy Master. So next up, Rotschwart. Is this how I pronounce it? Rotschwart? I don't know what that means. I don't know if it's sexual. It's probably not. Okay, we're good. Rotschwart. Descend into a violent dream, red blade in hand, with scarlet apparitions at your side. Nothing will stop your advance. No reviews by Winged Fox. Let's check it. It appears to be an action bullet hell hack and slash shoot 'em up. Version 1.1. Rotschwartz. Imagine an entire field of them. As far as the eye can see. Will you visit me more often then? Sure, I would love to. I thought the trailer just ended. It did not end. We're good. Honestly, I don't have a frame of reference when it comes to bullet hell game quality. It doesn't look terrible. It looks decent quality. Rotschwart v 1.1. There's another trailer. Demo trailer. That's enough flailing about. Viewers behind and rest. Didn't look terrible. Looked kind of cool. I don't know if these kind of bullet hells interest me though. How would I describe this? Like an Undertale boss fight inspired bullet hell, which is fine if that's the case. I wouldn't mind putting it on my wish list. This is something that like I probably wouldn't go out of my way to buy, but it is something that I would be interested in receiving and then trying out, which is what a wish list is for, right? We'll put that on there. We'll put that on there. Next up, Hentai Cleopatra. Yeah, that's her. That's Cleopatra. In my hentai puzzle game. AI generated to getting fucked in the ass. This has happened. The main heroine of the game is the charming Cleopatra. A wise, powerful, and incredibly attractive queen who uses both her intelligence and natural beauty to rule her kingdom and captivate the hearts of the most influential men. Developed by Cyberkex, who is a name we recognize. They are one of the people who would they would just steal art or buy generic things or whatever. They would be posting 1 to 2 hentai puzzle games a week on the Steam pages. We know this. We recognize the Cyberkex name when it comes to the hentai puzzle games. Anyways, yes, this is another hentai puzzle game. It's Cleopatra. She's half naked. I can't show you any of these. I'm sorry. Did I say half naked? I meant full naked, but like her body is torn in half by the puzzle squares. So she does not look like human anymore. She looks destroyed, and also AI. Next up, AI limits, which this is one of the ones that I previewed the other night. Because I was like, it's called AI limit. Does it have AI art? No, this one does not have AI art. It's just a, you know, like a near automata kind of thing. Souls-like sci-fi ARPG. That's why it's got AI in its name. It's not because it has AI elements. It does not. So we are good on that. AI limit. In the distant future, when civilization is on the verge of extinction, people follow the legend of the Elysium in the Last City. Havenswell. In this post-apocalyptic wasteland sci-fi ARPG, you will play as Arissa, a blader with immortality, and explore the city ruin to find the hope of a new life. I'm a biased gamer, okay? From this logo, this description, Souls-like, I'm kind of hooked already. I won't lie to you. Let's check it. Come on, take your time, Steam. All right, here we go. I can't stay on Souls-like because I get so frustrated so easily. Skill issue. That's the point. You're supposed to overcome as a gamer. Grow stronger.
Ever seen such a large-scale necro invasion before?
That's what everyone says. Just use some of the mechanics of some of those games that are supposed to make it easier, even if the people call you a coward for it.
Come on, man. What the heck
It's
is
in the
this
game for a
place?
reason. I don't know.
Like you bladers in pursuit of branches, eliminating
Yo,
these
this looks so sick.
vessels is my duty, or rather my fascination.
The mind
I'm
is the
locked
ocean
in.
of consciousness and energy from which you are born.
I want to stop everything and start playing this game,
I'm
honestly.
here to bring down the church, but your battlefield is not here.
Holy shit.
The sphere is now open to you. Go. Achieve what you desire.
Yo?
Only a true battle can hone your resolve.
I need it. I need it. Global release times for everywhere at the end? Jesus. Another trailer? What's this one?
Havenswell. The last city of humanity.
You just reminded me, I bought Code Vein when that came out, and then I didn't have the time to launch it and forgot about it. Thank you for reminding me Code Vein exists, and I still have to play that.
Scavengers. Hunters. And bandits. Trapped in endless violence. In pursuit of a glimmer of hope.
Holy, holy.
To the city's true master.
I need this.
The church that holds the secret of eternity. And wandering necros that haunt the wilderness. Their might rivals that of gods as they unleash the inferno of war.
Into the abyss. The seekers
I'm doing, you can't see it. I'm doing the cinema Martin Scorsese meme pose right now. I'm doing the cinema pose.
Within. When lofty will clashes with unwavering faith, the prayers of thousands shall illuminate the ultimate path. Life changes and transists. Only evolution remains constant.
It reminded me, I also have Code Vein, as it was free on PS4 with PS Plus, and I have also yet to play it. Can we play Code Vein with 3 people, Emma? How did that happen? I don't... Is Code Vein a game that you can play with multiple people? And 2, are you able to cross-play it? Because I have it on PC. I don't know if you're able to cross-play. Why is there's more trailers? This is 8 minutes. Is this gameplay? This is probably just gameplay. This is gameplay. Let me just skip to a random time in the gameplay. No, take your time, Steam. Hell yeah. What's the other trailers? Are these more gameplay things? This one's a minute.
The branch.
Thank you for helping us deal with the void.
Leave this area and proceed to Heavenswell.
Also, wait, why were you saying hello? How did that happen in the chat? Did something happen that I didn't understand? Why'd you say that?
There's no escape. The monster is still there. No one can escape.
Must seize the moment.
Follow the will of your heart.
Oh, just the fact that all of us happen to own Code Vein, yeah. I was immediately sold on the concept, so I bought it, and I just didn't launch it. There's many games where this has happened with me. Many games where that's happened with me. Alright, this is an immediate lockdown. You lock it in. We're not gonna watch the next trailer. We've already watched like 5 fucking trailers for this. And I've already been sold before I even watched them, okay? I've already been sold on it. We lock it in. We buy this shit. It is 35 bucks. 45 for the deluxe edition. Gives you an upgrade pack. What's the upgrade pack? The upgrade pack is mixed. Probably not good. I'm hyped. I'm excited. What's all the Celeste DLCs? Holy shit. Is there just a ton of Celeste DLCs now? Is that what's going on now? Rift of the Necrodancer Celeste. Holy shit. I beat Celeste many years ago. I don't think I played any like the bonus stuff afterwards. I've never played any DLC for it. Maybe I should play all of Celeste and whatever DLC is there now. Is there just a shit ton of DLC for it now? Holy shit. Now it's time to play again? Maybe. Kokoro Clover Sun Prehistoric Invaders. Can't imagine this would be an issue. No, it's not. Okay. The second installment of the 2000s era-styled anime-themed Kokoro Clover series. A visual novel paired with boss battles. Our hero's next adventure is in dinosaur times? This time the bad guys are trying to destroy the future. The only way to fight back is with dino transformations. Oh? We locking in with this? Come on. I've heard this song before. Probably from the other Kokoro Clover game that they referenced that we might have seen. I like that they're putting the timestamp at the top too. This is a reference to early morning Japanese cartoons showing on TV. I believe it was intended to alert children of what time it is so that they're not late for school or something to that effect. I believe that was the purpose of it. I could be wrong though. No? Okay. Hello. Dino transformations. Looks kind of fun. Yeah, kind of does. I'm trying to remember what the game we might have seen before looks like from them. Let me see here. We probably would have seen it before. This one. Is it this one? I've definitely heard the song before. From 2022, so we probably watched this on an anime stream before. I remember the song distinctly from something. Like the song going and then they're doing like a dance and it's jumping between the characters doing the same dance, I think. So it might be this trailer that we've seen before. We got a lot going on here. Very nice editing going on. Yeah, we definitely watched this trailer before. I don't know why I didn't unlock that on my wish list before. Maybe I just didn't appreciate true art at the time. Because it looks very fun. It looks very chill. $4 for a nice sequel time. Put it on there. Try it out later. Next up, the first Berserker, Kazan, which I think keeps getting advertised on the front page. The first Berserker, Kazan, is a hardcore action role-playing game. The player will become Kazan, the great general of the Pelos Empire, who overcame death, and sets out to reveal the incidents that led to his downfall and seek vengeance on his enemies. From Nexon.
Everything that defined me
looks fucking sick already.
I thought if we defeated him, we could save the world.
Holy.
But I was wrong. We risked everything.
He's gonna go berserk. He's berserking on them.
To be repaid in blood.
Holy.
My friend.
All of this was part of his plan.
All according to KoiChoco.
No, not eat him.
Yo, that guy looks sick.
And my name stained in treason. All because of you. Stop the chaos, mortal.
the blaze with your anger.
This is definitely a AAA game.
What would come of it?
Stand with me, Kazan.
Am I just not in touch with the gamers anymore? Because that looked like a sick as fuck new big release, and I haven't heard anybody talk about it. I've seen it advertised on Steam. I haven't heard anybody talk about it. It looks amazing though. Put it on my wish list. $60. A bunch of my friends apparently want the game. Well, it's out now. You can get it. They went to Elden Ring, Dark Souls 3. Looks fucking amazing. More Souls-like memes that I'm hyped for. Holy shit. Hard as balls. And almost as hard as me when I finally beat that boss after 20 attempts. Didn't expect this to be so good. Quite the review. Inaya, Life After Gods. Let's check it. Mixed. Okay. Inaya, Life After Gods is a thrill and action platformer with Metroidvania elements. Immerse yourself in a story with multiple choices, explore diverse biomes, face more than 20 bosses, and develop your character with a unique progression system. Exogenesis Studios, head up. Alright, let's check it. Head up.
The boys are dead, but
Jesus, what was that cut? Wait. Alright, ready to go. Alright, well, that fight didn't last long.
we try to survive in their world.
Oh, okay. Let me turn this down a bit. There you go. Turn that down a bit. This looks hella awesome. Why is it mixed? The game is mixed. What's the problem? And yeah, Life After Gods. I mean, this looks fucking sick. Put that on the wish list, 25. What's the problem? One of the most annoying main character voices in the history of gaming. She comes off as a loud and title spoiled brat, which makes no sense considering she's an orphan who was raised by someone who acts and sounds like an old wise kung fu master. The difficulty settings make no sense. Either you're unkillable or you got two-shot by the first boss in the game. There is no balance. It's as if the average gamer doesn't exist in the developer's eyes anymore. It's either story mode or Souls-like. These 2 points alone make me not want to recommend this game to anyone. Skill issue to you, sir. Skill issue. The good. Graphics and animation, music is pretty nice. The bad. Locations are very repetitive. Same goes for platforming. Comes roaring fast. The protagonist is annoying, condescending to other NPCs. Dialogue and voice actors are amateurish. Swapping between weapons is rather clunky when doing platforming. The sci-fi plot is pretty meh. If you want good sci-fi Metroidvania, play 9 Souls. Okay. Absolutely stunning game in terms of visuals. It's beautiful and the soundtrack really sticks in your mind. Combat feels like smooth and satisfying. Definitely a must play if you like Metroidvania games. Alright. I leave it on the list. I leave it on the list. This music is killer. Oh, hell yeah. I'd have to ask my band from 4chan coworker. I know he liked Sun Wukong game and Elden Ring, so he'd probably be aware of its release. Oh, maybe. What do we have here? Hentai Tales CD Girls. CD? Like C to D? Like cups? Or CD, like CD's girls? Like CD's nuts? Like, what is... Or like, are they on a CD? Like a CD-ROM? What does CD girls mean? What is... Okay, hentai puzzle game. AI generated. The fuck? That is... She is... Got some massive things going on. That doesn't look healthy for anybody involved. Hentai Tale CD Girls. It's another one of my daily routines where I use the escort app to ask pretty girls out to do daddy work. These pretty young women are willing to do anything as long as they have money. It's really a blessing for me. So who should I ask out today? ... Developed by Hentai Works. There was no explanation to me of what C or D means. They are far beyond C or D cups. I can tell you this. We have to go far further in the alphabet for what's going on here. Far further in the alphabet. It is very clearly AI generated. They did not declare that it is AI generated, so we could perhaps report them. It is very clearly AI generated, though. I don't know what the CD meant still. CD's nuts, got him. Alright, next up. In the Dark. Wait. Oh. I previewed this one beforehand. So I know. I wouldn't have gotten banned if I switched to the scene. You don't really see anything, but still. In the Dark. It will both look like this, and it will also be porn. You got these characters in there too. And then I'm pretty sure the next CG is she's naked and it says she had large breasts with a narrow waist. They fucking in that scene, they fucking. We got this scene. I'm not a go. This is high tier cinema going on here. High tier. In the Dark. Shoji Suzuki is one of the officers of the assault squad who accompanied Detective Yamato Inoue in his investigation to stop a gang of bloody criminals, but the mission will not be so simple because they will be involved in an event that transcends their kind and should remain a secret forever. They fuck. They fuck. They fuck. In they fucking they fuck. I don't know if you knew this. You're not seeing it right now, but you can hear the music going on, right? It goes from the soldiers in the woods with this intense music to they are in the bedroom and he is getting a blowjob from a girl to this music. Cinema. There is slow motion penetration going on to this music. What? Absolute cinema. Alright, what do we have next? Makai Agito. Okay, we're good. RPG dungeon crawler. Set in the modern day, a group of adults must use the powers of supernatural beings from various folklore and mythologies to save a town from an ancient curse. Hold on, let me just check how much more we got. Jesus! Alright, we gotta go a little fast with some of these. We gotta wrap this shit up. Alright, standard JRPG style here. Very rough around the edges here. It's very rough around the edges. We put this in an engine. I don't know if this is RPG Maker. It's something. It works, I guess. It works. I don't care too much. I don't know. She's got a nice sprite, I guess. Figured out cat chick. Yeah. You saw. It's catch chick. Because it's hide and seek. Oh. Oh. The mystery is solved. Thank you for that. Next up, Adult Fairy Tale Collector Viscount. Viscount? Viscount? It is adult only. I do not see sex immediately. Okay, he's groping her. Okay, now he fucking. Frontier Noble Life X Territory Management SLG. Manage a poor Viscounty. Push forward reforms. Viscount, okay. Manage a poor Viscounty. Push forward reforms and build a stronger domain. And this is what some of the gameplay looks like. And then other times you see character CGs like this, and other times they are naked and fucking in alleys. This happens. $15. If that's your kind of game, check it out. It's clearly just serving to that kind of audience. It's probably fine for what it's trying to do for that. We're not going to spend too much time for it. We got more shit to do. Didn't look bad. Just looked whatever for me, personally. This one's also marked adult only. Ravensburg. A haunting RPG where you play as a vampire. Here, Lovecraftian horror meets anime. Liberate a cult-ridden city, uncover mysteries, and fight horrors beyond imagination while befriending attractive companions. Unravel a gothic mansion. Explore the city's darkest depths. I don't see sex yet. I think I'm safe to show it. Let me check the video. I think I can show this. I don't think that there's... I don't think I see anything with this that's wrong. I have Goku ready in case there's something I didn't notice. I mean, it looks very nice, actually. It looks very nice. And by Lillian Dularox. There's no AI memes, right? Yeah, we're good. Let's check the video. There he has a launch trailer again. City rotting with sin. Sometimes they fuck. Sometimes they hold hands. Two vampires thirsty for vengeance. There's a lot of dead bodies in this town. Maybe that's why it's adult only. There's murder. A lot of murder. Very, very nice art for the characters. Very cool trailer, too, for RPG Maker memes. I'm assuming this is RPG Maker. Pretty cool, actually. Pretty cool. $15. Pretty cool. Very nice style. Super Spy Violet. Okay, well, she's apparently safe to show. Top-down synchronous stealth game where Agent Violet have to infiltrate Havatopia City and prevent dimensional war. I hate when that happens. This is AI anonymous. Wait. I don't see an AI notice. Don't see it. I don't see it. Hold on, I looked away for a bit. Let me look back. The first line of the explanation is graphics are great, just kidding, their ass. Wait, what? The first line in the explanation? Wait, what are you... So I already like this developer? That, like, the description? Wait, what are we talking about? For the last one, right? Or are you talking about this one? Oh, this one. Yes. Okay, just kidding. The graphics is trash. Okay. Hold right click and move to run. Okay. Top down now. Yep. You actually overheard, or maybe on purpose. Password is correct. Alright, this seems like someone having fun with this kind of thing. Doesn't seem like anything incredible, but it seems like it's somebody who's having fun as an indie dev, and it's a free game. It's a free game. No problem with that. If you want to have fun with that, check it out if you are interested in that. I don't know how long it is. Nice game. Accidentally locked myself into the Indonesian version. What? How did that happen? 5 out of 10. TLDR, a puzzle where you run through a 2D factory, open doors, and try to avoid getting into the cone side of patrols. The awkward camera positioning and controls make this game less fun than it could be. I don't know, maybe we fuck around with this at some point. Try it out. It seems to be just a small dev trying it out. Who cares? Let them have fun. Let them have fun. Alright, next up. Onsen MILF Rainbow Party. I wonder what this is about. Can't show you that. All AI. Onsen MILF Rainbow Party is a sexy brick-breaking game. Bounce the ball off your paddle to destroy blocks, revealing the erotic images underneath. By Ash Elvenworth AI. Alright, well, let's move on. Speed runtime. Katana Dragon. Early access. An action-adventure and dungeon exploration RPG where you play as the ninja Shin and Nobi. Nice. In their quest to save the world of Sogen. Sogen D's. It's fucking Breakout. Yeah, there's quite a lot of hentai puzzle games that are also just Breakout, yeah. This is from Sunoa Games. Hold on. Okay. There's a lot going on with it. I don't really know if the style is my kind of thing, but it looks pretty decent. Is this the game? Or is this similar to... The whole time I was watching this, I was thinking of those meme videos that someone keeps generating on Twitter of Fuomoko in like a old game style like this. Old sprite kind of style, blocky like this, and they run around and it looks like they're in like an older game. And they're just doing bow bow. I was reminded of that thing the whole time I was watching. Anyways, this looks fine. It's not really my kind of style. But if you're interested, you should check it out. It's like $10. $10. And it is early access. So check it out. Next up, Bon Jin, an ordinary man. He's very ordinary. When your beloved wants to abandon his personality to become an absolutely ordinary person, what do you do? Bon Jin, an ordinary man in a young adult romantic story about transgender identity, exploration of masculinity, and mutual understanding. VNDI. Let's check it. All right, well, immediately, you need a real trailer. What is this? Yeah, that's why I'm here. I brought you chocolates. Can I come in? I'm not sure my parents are going to like you coming alone. Got it. Well, that's all right. Climbs in anyways. Aw, that's nice sprite art. Here we go. All right, good. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad that we actually transitioned into a trailer. Would you rather be accepted or be true to yourself? I'm sorry, I just get war flashbacks from all the other VN trailers that we've seen from people where it's not a trailer, it's just gameplay of like one scene that they think is really interesting, but it requires a lot of reading. It's not visually as interesting as they think. I've been too poisoned by those past experiences, okay? This seems like it's fine now. You don't have to be ordinary, you just have to be yourself. Remember when you told our class teacher that guys can be different? Oh no, you did good here in the middle for me. You did good here, and then you went back to you're basically showing off that choices matter, or you have different choices you can do, but I want to focus on your characters here more, and your nice CGs, and this, you know, the kind of presentation with the stuff moving around, the visuals and things. This is what I want you to focus on more. This is my hope, my final message. Goodbye. Anyways, the art for the characters looks amazing. The story is probably really nice. It's $4. So go check that out if you are interested in that. Next up, we have Yume 5. I didn't know there was 5 of. I didn't know there was 4 others. It is not adult only somehow. This is somehow not adult only. Chotto mate. Chotto. In the game, you will play the heroine Chen Zi. I don't know how you pronounce Chinese names, I'm sorry. And control her actions through the WASD keys. While her past life memories act in the opposite direction. Cleverly avoid various obstacles, solve the puzzles of the complex maze, and finally find the way to the exit by Lovely Games. What's she doing here? Is she studying for her exams? G is pronounced she. I think ZH is just said SH. Pretty sure. Alright. Let's see. I see. Well. I like their cursor just being in the recording. And it's got like a little I like that. It's like you could see the cursor for the game and then their cursor underneath it, which is probably for their actual computer. I don't know if that's Miku, but it's some kind of green hair anime girl. You can see it detach from this, which is for the game. I don't... Okay. Well, next up. There's apparently 5 of those games, so $12 for that. Enjoy. Natural Selection University. What do you mean by that? Oh, okay. All right. Well, Survive 100 days at Natural Selection University and write a world-changing thesis in this challenging strategy simulation game. Balance time, resources, and sanity as you navigate harsh conditions, random disasters, and absurd campus events. No review is $4. Let's see it.
You,
Serena,
are an international student at the Natural Selection University. Here, you have only one goal: survive 100 days and complete a thesis. Natural Selection University is fraught with danger. The restaurant sells soil. Eating a cake gets you drugged and your wallet stolen.
What?
The supermarket sells grenades.
What?
The hospital offers bizarre services.
Buy liver. Sell liver. Blood transfusion. Okay.
A single misstep could lead to death.
Write thesis.
Every
Sleep.
choice is
You're
a
dead.
matter of
Oh,
life
okay.
and death. Make the best
No hope
decisions
left.
and graduate from Natural Selection University.
Honestly, this feels like an amazing shitpost game to play. The voice in the promo video, the game description, and translation are all done by AI. The art itself is an AI, at least. I guess there's that. Once you actually play the game, the only thing that's going to be AI is the translation, I guess. Looks like a wild time. Looks like a very wild time. I am so... well, you were talking about it in Mandarin. ZH is pronounced closer to a J, but with your tongue not as close to your teeth as when you write a J. Source, I might just go Mandarin lesson from 13 years ago. Okay, so I pronounce it like G. Not as close to my teeth though. G? Like that? G? Chen G? Or is that? Yeah? Oh, okay. That makes sense, I think. Alright. Just when I thought we struggled with learning how to pronounce English words here on this stream, now we're learning how to pronounce Mandarin, too. We learn so much here on the Wolfborg streams. And now, we're going to eventually learn natural selection. You can go to the doctor, you can sell your liver. $75 for a liver? Is that a good price? I don't know. We're just trying to live long enough to write our thesis. And you know how to say macabre? That's true. I do. Hopefully I'm not saying that wrong still. Hopefully I said it right that time. See, now there was pressure on me. I'm like, okay, I just have to read the word. Don't say it wrong. Please charge more for your liver. That's not a good price. What's a good liver price, you think? How much would you charge for your liver? If you were to sell it, what's the price that you would charge here? Alright, Love Elections and Chocolate. As you can see, I already own it. So we're already in for a good time, I think. Love Elections and Chocolate is a romantic visual novel developed by the Japanese game studio Sprite. Upon its release in Japan, it garnered numerous awards for its exceptional art, captivating music, and well-crafted characters. From Neko Nyan. Let's check it. Mine... Oh, your liver. Mine... I'm on medication, but I don't drink, so probably like 600 at least. Oh, okay. The art for this looks so good. Amazing opening song. Very great trailer. Very nice. I mean, Takako had told us that we should get it, but I absolutely would have gotten it on my own anyways. It looked so fucking good. I was already hooked. I did find out when I bought this and I tried booting it up though. I had figured there'd have to be a patch that you have to install for some parts of it, and there was, but I forgot about when I booted it up, and it was confusing to me because there's a scene that happens almost immediately where things are being described about what you should be seeing, but you don't see it. And I'm like, huh, what happened? Oh, it must be a patch that I missed. It's this CG. This girl's just on the floor in your club room, and she's trying to act like, what do you mean? Nothing's happening. And then she like stands up or whatever, and you continue the scene. This is on the store page, but it's not in the actual game unless you imply the patch. Is that normal? Is that normal? Can you put that on the store page but not in the scene unless you imply the patch? Is that all right? But again, very nice, very nice. Anyways, let me read the chat here. Well, I can't survive giving all of it deliver, you mean? Okay, but I can survive giving half-ish. I do drink a bit. Given the surgery recovery, I'd probably charge at least $5,000 based on what gallbladder removal recovery was like. Didn't realize you're still here. Went to dinner but wandered back. Well, welcome back. I was assuming 600 on the assumption I don't survive. Oh. You know, I might die, but I want $600 for the death at least. I just want $600 for it. I just gotta pay off just a tiny bit of debt. It's fine. While I don't have to do medication nor drink, while I don't have do medication nor drink, I am Canadian, so probably like $5 USD. Oh, all right. What can I do with the money if I don't survive? You're paying on my life insurance if I die. I also don't know what my blood type is, so if I don't know my blood type either, honestly. I don't know what my blood type is, so if I'm a universal donor or something, maybe 650. Oh, well, if that's all it takes. I'm a universal donor for blood type. Oh, okay. Completely normal behavior. Oh, just being on the floor of the club room. Okay. And the price is reasonable. What was that one House MD out of context thing? It was House and Wilson discussing their blood types. They're like, Wilson, universal donor. You give to to everyone or whatever. And then House is universal receiver. Their blood types or whatever. And it's all the shipping of them together as they're saying this. What was that other out of context clip? It was they're talking to a patient, and the patient is saying, I'm as straight as any of you guys. And it's just cuts to House and 13 giving the most awkward look as it's happening. It's like, See what's crazy? Oh, hold on, let me see here. The price is reasonable. I only learned my blood type when I had surgery. See, what's crazy is I've had surgery and I still don't know. Abdominal surgery, buddies, let's go. Universal donor can only receive their own blood. Oh, okay. House and Wilson are gay and you can't convince me otherwise. This is true. This is probably true. It's probably true. I probably agree. You know, I only finished my rewatch of House. Wait, hold up. I've been reading the chat and looking away from this while it's been doing it. And then I just saw this again. I just saw this. Anyways, Love Elections of Chocolate. $30. Lock it. I already locked it in. I don't even have to put it on my wish list. It's already in my library. Before I launch stream, I had this shit. So go get it. Go check it out. Get the patch for when you play it. And have a good time. Tell me how you enjoy it. Next up. Because we're almost through. This one's marked as negative. This one, I don't think we've had any marked as negative so far. They've only been mixed or no reviews. This one's negative. Play M2M. Play M2M. Early access. Discover the secrets of magic and show your mastery in the massively multiplayer online role-playing game Play M2M. Prove your strength against your enemies in PvM and take your place in brutal PvP battles. We have an AI notice? No AI notice. All right, let's take a look. Voice capture on PC. I'd be so nervous anything I click on Steam would turn out to be porn. That's why you keep seeing the Goku pop up. Okay, I gotta preview something. Some of these I did look at before stream, like a day or so ago. Just to see just how much or what I should be aware of. But yeah, the Goku, that's why we have Goku to protect us. Goku is a savior in this house, okay? Also, my eyes glazed over for most of this. I'm gonna be honest with you. Maybe it's just because this is supposed to be like zoomed in MMO gameplay or whatever. So maybe the next trailer will be Laniatus Games. Is this the name of the studio? Laniatus Games? It is. Was that... We didn't want to say the name of the game? It's Play M2M, right? This looks worse than an MMO I played on my phone 10 years ago. Didn't even want to show you the name. It showed you the name of the studio. What the fuck does Play M2M mean? The review said it was a bad reskin of another version or something. Battle of Dark and Light. Oh shit, he's getting ready for battle. This guy, he's did you see it? He's going so fast. Did you hold up? Oh. All right. Oh, he was surrounded, but he didn't know. He didn't know. They must have amnesia. They don't know I'm him. They must have forgot I'm him. That's the line. God damn it. I'll memorize my Dracula flow lines at some point, okay? He's ready. Okay. All right. The scale is interesting. I didn't realize the scale in comparison.
Deep story in Nordic mythology.
Okay. Thank you. I didn't realize we had a narrator. Minotaur Fortress. Mythological bosses and the world. Battle of Good and Evil. We will fight Death himself. Did I thought I saw something for a moment. Okay. I must have seen things. It's fine. Well, you guys are excited for this already, right? You ready to lock it in? Early access free-to-play, Play M2M. Not really like to do negative, but crying emoji. This is Metin 2 retextured. Exact same moans on basic attacks, Shaman Ninja, Sura, Warrior all copied, even the animation, even the moans, even the skills, LOL, question mark? This feels like a private unfinished Metin 2. but people speak 90% of time Turkish. So it explains why it is Metin 2, as back in my day... What? Okay. It's not worth it. I had big hopes. I only installed this because Metin 2 was removed from Steam. I installed M2M in the beta. Worst Metin I ever play. What is Metin? I know it's just the beginning of early access, but it seems like a Metin 2 version from Temu. Worst Metin 2 clone I've seen so far. Maybe the devs can still make something positive out of this. The tutorial provides incorrect information. The UI is so small you can barely read it. There is no way to go into full screen. The translations into English make it difficult to follow. The guidance on where to go for quests will leave you hovering over every NPC on the map to see where to go. The list goes on. Stop allowing dog shit like this to be made. This is recommended, by the way. If you want to play old school MMO that is crap, Pantheon is the best of the worst so far. Jeebus, this is whack AF, LOL. Also, Dev is a mental breakdown of human being. You say anything negative about the game, he flips a shit and goes on rants on Discord. With that mindset alone, you could tell this game will not go anywhere. 2025, and we will have games like this. Very bad optimization. The game constantly lags. You recommended it! You recommending it! Is it a European MMO, you think? Metin MMO. Let's look it up. Apparently Metin 2 was removed from Steam. Oh, okay. Looks like there's a lot going on with this one. The only M2M I acknowledge is the Norwegian pop duo with hits such as Don't Say You Love Me from the Pokemon movie. Wait. Hold up. This might get... If you're watching this on the YouTube VOD, you might not be listening to this. Pokemon version. Is this the correct version? They even got the Pokemon movie playing too. This whole segment might be caught in the YouTube version. In the VOD later. It has been ages since I've heard this song. Decades. I only grew up listening to M2M as a kid because my dad had their music on his playlist. And then I found out like 4 years ago this song was the ending credits for the Pokemon movie. It was wild. All right. We'll leave it at that. I don't want to sit here and play the full thing. Then I'll really get copyright attacked. And then have to cut out a whole segment. It's a whole process thing I have to do. It's a whole thing. All right. We did need a little mental reset / break, okay? We're almost done. We're done with M2M. We're almost there. Look at that. I could see the end. It's in sight. We could see it. These are all, we're in all the ones that came out just today. Are you, holy shit. All right, walking survival. All right, well, they chose some pretty weird stuff to put in those movies, but they were bops for sure. Oh, absolutely. Walking survival. In walking survival, the darkness is closing in, and monstrous creatures are coming for you. Harness the power of magic, develop unique abilities, and obliterate waves of enemies before they overwhelm you. From Random Key. What you got, Random Key? Take your time, Steam. There you go. Alright, they're walking. It looks like they are surviving. I believe they are achieving the goal of the game. There's a lot of bats. There's some plants attacking. Throw the swords all over the place. I don't think I've ever really played one of these types of games before, but I feel like the ones that I have seen have looked a little more impressive than this. Alright, well, you leveled up. This is the whole trailer, it's just 2 minutes of the gameplay, so we're not gonna watch the whole thing, okay? We get the gist. We get the gist. I guess if you're into these kind of games and you just like playing them, check them out. I don't know how they compare gameplay-wise. Like I've said, visually, the other ones I've seen that are of this style seemed more interesting, but I don't know. $5, $3 on sale? That's up to you. That's for you and God to decide. And your Steam library and maybe your credit card. Next up, artisan... Why did I say artisan? Artisan story, right? That's how you say this word? Artisan? Artisan story. I'm going to make the bold assumption assuming that it is not adult only. Okay, good. It's risky, I know, but artisan story. Aspiring to be the best artisan in the world, our young artisans are opening their own workshop, complete with a monster ranch. Tame monsters from the dungeon, tend to your fantasy farm, collect materials and craft recipes, and experience a carefree story, rich fantasy life. Not gonna lie, the Vampire Survivor clone inside Ricci City kind of looked better than that. The what? The what? Hold on. Vampire Survivor Ricci City. The what? I get like, trying to see if I can find like images of this. I cannot easily find images of this. Yeah, there's an event that had a whole minigame that played like one of those. Oh, geez. I tried like just briefly Googling it. I couldn't find it immediately. I have to see that. All right, let's check this out. This is from Event Troop Studio. We got some early access. Hold on, wait. There's no AI warning here, right? Okay, we're good. I go hunting. I believe in you. Meanwhile, we farm. That was a cow, right? Oh, it's got like a... Okay. It was like a sheep cow? What was that? I mean, it is a monster ranch, so... It's a monster ranch, it's allowed. It looks pretty chill. It reminds me that maybe one day I should actually lock in and play Stardew more than just the intro segment to see if I actually enjoy those kind of games. I didn't really play them long enough to really decide if I enjoyed them or not. Let me play Stardew with you? Maybe. What's this trailer? This is the actual trailer? Is that what this means? Story trailer, that's what it says. That was pretty cool. Here's to be good at it. Haven't played since the major update. He's walking. Oh, I like the little character sprite arts. Artisan Story. Early access, whatever reviews say. After repeating day 2 5 times due to soft locking myself by selling egg. Then the combat tutorial bugging out 3 times. Then right-clicking and using the egg because it says nowhere it has to go in the northeast circle. I finally managed to complete the day. Into nothing. No quests. No info. Nothing. Messed around and tamed some things I wandered by. Started new day. Nothing. This game is not early access. This game is currently in alpha. It is rough. I have high hopes for it, but at this stage, don't waste your money. Also, the toolbar system sucks. First, tools take up your limited backpack space when you select one. It replaces the hotbar slot. You can't put away tools without clicking them out of your inventory. And if your inventory is full, goodbye tool. We have a developer response. This is a very heated review. We have a developer response. Live in the studio. Hey, Tucker13. Thank you for taking the time to share your thoughts and feedback. We're really sorry that your first experience with the game was frustrating due to these issues. We know that smooth gameplay is essential, and your input helps us improve Artisan Story as we continue developing it in early access. Our team is actively working on fixes for soft locks, tutorial clarity, and overall game stability. We'll be rolling out patches and improvements based on player feedback, and we appreciate you bringing these concerns to our attention. We truly appreciate your support and patience. Artisan Story is still evolving, and we hope to deliver an experience that meets your expectations and as development progresses. Thanks again for giving it a try. Very standard reply. Pretty well handled, I think. So you know, it seems like it's a little bit rough with the current state of things, perhaps. But it looks pretty nice. I like the character arts. I like the character arts going on. We'd put it on the wish list, see how it progresses with its updates. Right now it's $20, 17 on sale. What do we got next? Everybody's favorite game, Cocktails. I've read this correctly. It says Cocktails. Let me bring Goku up real quick. It is, of course, adult only. It immediately opens with several sex scenes. It does not look to be AI. It is not AI. We have, okay, let me read you. So Cocktails. It's got a rooster emoji in the title. This is important. It's Cocktails and then rooster emoji. Enter the mind of a cuck. And it's got the emoji. Explore the provocative world of the cuckold NTR fetish with a fresh twist and define your path to become the ultimate boyfriend. The ultimate. I could show you this one clip, technically, because they are not fucking and they are fully clothed. And this is what we got going on for art. Honestly, the art like looks kind of nice. I don't got a problem with the art, but some of them look awkward. we'll say. Some of the scenes going to look a bit awkward. A bit awkward. But yeah. I mean that's the type of game you're going to get with this. It's not like this is not like the AI puzzle memes we were doing. These are just actual hentai game developers doing their own thing, trying their own thing out, and it seems fine. I mean, we've seen ones earlier that seemed more decent, I think, more higher quality. This one's got some nice art in areas, and then in other areas it looks kind of wonky a bit. So, not terrible. If you are into these kind of games, it's not terrible. But, obviously I can't really show you some of the other bits I'm talking about to more describe it. So if you are wondering about these kind of things, you can look it up on your own, and it is Cucktails. So, it not being AI is the most surprising thing about this. I mean, there's plenty of hentai games that are allowed to just not be AI art, but it's always a question of whether or not it feels like the people behind it are actually trying to, tell an interesting game or interesting story, or just want to express sex scenes or whatever in an interesting way for that format or whatever, or if it's just somebody slapping together a bunch of naked assets that they bought and trying to just package it and to resell it and make more money from it, because there's been plenty of those. This seems like one of those ones where they either it's buying some kind of amateur artist who wants to do these things, or somebody who's a hentai writer who wanted to hire an artist to work on these things. It seems like the art's pretty nice in areas. It just gets awkward in some other areas. So I don't know. No, that's Cucktails. If you are somebody who's into hentai games and are interested in that fetish specifically of that genre of stuff, that's on there. That's $10. $10. Next up, Isekai Mom Stories. I can only imagine what this is about. There's no characters on the image, and when I load it up, there's no thumbnail, and it says sexual content, nudity, mature, anime, indie. I will make the bold assumption and assume, rightly so, yep, we got those out. The girls are out. And now I can see an actual logo with characters on it. Isekai Mom Stories. Incarnate in extreme worlds and live the chaos, accompanied by loving mothers who are ready to do anything for their son. This is developed by Taboo Collection. You know how I told you about before about hentai games where it seems like the devs actually care about what they're doing? Yeah, this would be the opposite of what that is. This would be the opposite of that. It is probably not AI art. Oh, no, okay. I'm sorry. It does have AI art for background design, so the backgrounds are AI art. The actual characters are not AI, but that's probably because they got them off of some, 3D asset model pack, and then they just took screen caps of them in certain scenes or whatever is what it looks like. It looks like that kind of thing. And it looks very low quality, and it looks like they just wanted to make money. Plenty of these also exist. So I'm looking at very interesting screenshots here. I will say this. Wait, am I allowed to show this one? All right, we're fully clothed here. This is what we're looking at here. This is what we're dealing with. I can't fucking even read the text, but it's fine. You're not meant to. You're meant to look somewhere else. I guess. Also, the AI background here that we got going on. Is this supposed to be a TV? Is this supposed to be a menu? What is this? And is there something inside of this? Is that supposed to be like a cup that's within like a bigger tub of something? Okay. All right, well, that's Isekai Mom Stories. By the way, what does this have to do with the isekai? The description says, incarnate in extreme worlds and live the chaos. So you reincarnate into a world where you fuck MILFs? Is that what this is? All right, listen. I just want to understand the story. Again, it's reminding me, the title though, it's reminding me of that one manga premise that I had heard about, or light novel premise, which was, what was the title? It was something like, I was kicked out of the hero's party, so I went on adventures with his mom. It sounded something like, so the hero kicked me out of his party, so I started fucking his mom and hanging out with her and all her friends. Is what it was, something like that. I'm like, Jesus, what the fuck? I started a party with his mom. All right. Next up, the ball dragon. The what? Oh. The ball dragon. I mean, the ball dragon. The ball, a short parody of everybody's favorite Japanese cartoon by Bazooka Friend. That, okay, I thought that was a very different image for a moment. This is... The ball dragon. Press space to play. Everybody's here. We have a Lamau Piccolo. Okay, well, that was the whole trailer. We got Goku. Goku. What the fuck? OMG BBQ. That's impossible. How can I be a carrot? Crueling. Use solar panel. What? I'm dying. Rat tits. We got rat tits. Camel House. Piccolo is speaking like 5 different languages and math. Bulbam. Hi, Goku. It's been a while. Is that kid with you? And then a sausage impacting the earth. We love Ball Dragon. I will say this, it is free. It is a free game. The most lore-accurate Dragon Ball game around, well worth the 10 minutes of gameplay. Very good game, very accurate to the original anime. It's rare for me to recommend on a free game. This was bad. Fucking funny. We support indie creators here. We support indie creators here. I can find no record of this Ricci City Vampire Survivor, but I swear it's what got me into the game in the first place. It's like I hallucinated it. Oh no. Oh no. Was it not... You're sure it was Ricci City and not something else like Mahjong Soul or some shit like that? But no, Ricci City, I remember Ricci City was the one that had mini games when the Steins Gate stuff came out too. I remember playing that one. It was like one of the... I played a ton of that mini game for that when that was out. Never played Mahjong Soul though. I think I played a bit of Mahjong Soul, did I? I did. I think I tried out Mahjong Soul for a while. And then I did Ricci City when they did the Steins Gate thing a little bit. Yeah, it was like 1 or 2 after that one. Midvis says he remembers me playing. Oh, okay, okay. I'm not calling you a liar about it. I want to see it. I want to see what that looks like. I'm so interested. All right. Next up, after the cinema that was Ball Dragon. Well, so first we had Cucktails, then we had Isekai Mom Stories, then we had The Ball Dragon. Now we have Lustful Roommates. What is going on there? What do you guys think is happening in Lustful Roommates? What are they like? Are they like cousins? Are they like... Huh. Those girls are going at it. We got... Okay. Lustful Roommates. Susie has just moved into a new apartment with a brand new roommate who happens to photograph women in the nude. But that's not the best secret that Geni has been keeping. Gene is the name that I'm looking at here. Am I supposed to pronounce it Jenny or Geni? Or I'm assuming Jenny, actually. But that feels like a weird way to spell that. Okay. Jenny has been keeping. And starting on this brand new day... no, it's not Gene. It's Geni. Like the... Like, there's an N-I at the end. I don't think you would pronounce it Jean. It's a Jenny? Okay, it's probably Jenny. By the way, Jenny got a massive schlong going on in some of these shots. I won't lie to you. There is stuff going on in these screenshots, okay? And starting on this brand new day, Susie's going to learn that sexy secret one way or another. They are fucking a lot in these. Holy shit. The Big O games, Arrow Bits, SFW nudity, of course, yeah. Any AI required? There's no AI. It's just all like 3D CG models, probably from some asset thing that they found. They're doing the dirty for $6. I mean, you get what you want with that kind of stuff. Next up, Flesh Psychosis. What? Flesh Psychosis. Oh. We're actually fine here. Surprisingly, we're fine. With a title like that. Flesh Psychosis is a little casual puzzle game in which you have to score as much as possible. You have to collect various spooky ingredients and make deathly meals using gravity and mad scientist tools. By Milkshake Games. They bring all the boys to the yard. Hey, yo, Mr. White. I started the video. Okay, there we go. Now we have audio. Look at her. She's jamming in the corner. Burger and fries. Seafood soup. I like the color scheme we got going on here. Is this similar to Suika game? What is this? Is this supposed to be a roguelike? With the... It looked like we were like upgrading things and changing things. We got recipes going on. There's a lot happening here. Holy shit. For $3, there's like a lot happening. Well, I don't regret buying it. Love the art and premise, but other than that, it just feels okay. Solid gameplay, though. If the orbs fall at the end of the level, them still causing damage to the intrepid, insatiable immortal is still a bit of a bummer. Still, if this is your jam, get cooking. Jesse. An interesting take on the Suika genre with some puzzle element. Okay, so it is a Suika game-inspired thing. Interesting. Alright, well, go check that out if you are interested. What do we got next? Anomalous Coffee Machine. Anomalous Coffee Machine. This is... Okay, so... I was not crazy to bring up Goku. It is marked as adult only. Let me check it real quick. Because we had one game earlier that was adult only, but we could show because there wasn't nudity. Alright, well, she is on top of that. She might be a zombie, and she is riding that shit. Is that a spider lady? There's a lot going on. By the way, this looks like hentai, you know, things going on, but it's like, doesn't look bad. This looks like the good quality hentai games that we got going. Anomalous Coffee Machine. In this game, meet a mysterious girl who demands you use the anomalous coffee machine and create any drink you can imagine. Whether realistic, paradoxical, or impossible, she is willing to sample whatever you create. However, she doesn't seem to like the cup of death. Why? Well, I think you know. Developer, Horu Brain Interactive. Publisher, Exapede Engine? Let me see if I could show you, like, one of the screen caps of it that's not them fucking. This is like one of the coffee people that you're serving, I guess. Or the people that you're serving coffee to. And, more monster ladies. And Let's see here. It's marked dark humor, sexual content. It's very positive, marked very positive. From the sounds of it, you use coffee to turn her into different fuckable monsters. Oh, okay. I understand, okay. I think I was half paying attention. Yo! Chainsaw Man real? Chainsaw Man? Chainsaw Man? She wants to give you a random drink. Do you want to take it? I mean, what could go wrong? What could go wrong? What has happened here? What has happened here? Was that Chainsaw Man reference? It probably is. It looks very cute, actually. Reviews. Me trying to sex everything. I'm scaroused. The ultimate Rule 34 simulator. Art thievery example, link removed. Wait, what? Did we steal art and was a link removed to hide this fact? Wait, what has happened? This game is a masterpiece. Such a unique concept. It's easy to grasp. Graphics are nice. Fun to experiment. 10 out of 10. Would 100% recommend. The game is really good. It would be cool to add voices to the characters. It seems pretty nice. Like I said, it seems pretty good quality for what it is. I'm looking at some interesting shots. So, if you're interested in those kind of games, probably check it out. Seems pretty decent. We're almost there. You see, I could see the end. One Shot Arena is a multiplayer game of precision and perfect timing where quick reflexes and sharp strategy make all the difference. Are you ready to outsmart and outplay your rivals? Just off its name and the concept. Interesting. Store assets have been assisted with generative AI. I'm sorry, store art. Store art has been assisted with generative AI. Okay. So like the logo is AI, but the actual game is not. I don't know why you would do that for the logo.
For a greater challenge.
Oh, there we go. He's flying. Oh shit. Oh.
Annihilation.
Well,
Did you miss? Wait, that hit? Wait. Okay, he's got a barrier. Oh. Okay, one shot. That's the name of the game, right? The premise, I think, requires more interesting gameplay like hero gameplay mechanics than what's happening here, maybe.
very good.
Yeah, like that guy was kind of doing more interesting things. The bow and arrow lady seems like she's got not too much going on. Bow and arrow lady in concept seems just broken if you know how to aim, because it's just one shot and you win. Unless she's paired up against the barrier guy, then I don't know how his barrier works. You just wait for it to go away, you hit it once. They do have the hero abilities. It already, like, it looks rough around the edges, but I feel like the concept could be cool if it's executed well with, like, cool enough iconic characters. I don't really know if that's exactly being done here. It is free to play, though. I guess, like, you know, you can't shut on it too much for it, but... Needs work. I believe in you guys. Early access, you can do anything. Next up, Elven Forest. I'm assuming this is AI, hentai puzzle. What we got? It's definitely AI. Her tits are out. Her tickle bitties are out. Elven Forest. Rescue captivating elf girls from an enchanted forest in this fantasy adventure. Wield your sword and free imprisoned beauties trapped by dark magic. Immerse yourself in vibrant landscapes, intriguing challenges, and alluring encounters along the way. I've noticed as we deal with these hentai puzzle games more and more lately, after the rise of AI art in the years since we've last done these things, half the fun of actually still dealing with those pages was the descriptions were always very poorly written, and it was very funny to read them. Now they're all AI generated themselves too, which can be funny sometimes, but usually it's just boring. So I'm having like not as fun with these hentai AI art pages existing than we used to because of that. It's very disappointing, okay? My comedy has been reduced by the fact that you're using bland-ass AI-generated descriptions for your hentai puzzle games. Please. We need more descriptions like the Bussy Master game that happened earlier. Okay, that shit was funny. That game was also AI art, but at least the description was funny. Alright, next up, A Night with Superhero. What are they doing? Are they studying? Are they saving the world? Are they... Oh, that's in her mouth. Okay, well, you know, these things happen. These things happen. An explicit, choice-driven visual novel where you're saved by a confident, sharp-tongued... Oh, really? I didn't notice. Superheroine. Build trust through playful banter and steamy encounters, or risk her walking away. Experience branching paths, vibrant artwork, and a high-stakes romance set against a neon-lit cityscape. I'm going to assume it's all AI. We blend traditional artistry with AI enhancements to elevate the visual quality of our artwork. Initial sketches are hand-drawn, capturing the essence of our characters and setting. We then use AI tools to redefine these illustrations, enriching textures and colors for a more immersive experience. It's a lot of bullshit, but okay. It looks like with the anomalous coffee machine, the artist had pulled heavy inspiration from a pre-existing OC that was a minor and then portrayed porn with it. So when they got tagged in it on Twitter, they apologized and set about removing the character. Oh, I see. That's fucking wild. Jesus. Alright, we'll enter that game with a little caution, maybe? I don't know. Anyways, A Night with Superhero. It's... she's... Oh, I can't even show you that one because you can see through the outfit to her things. I guess I can show you this. There's no point showing it, though, because it's all AI. Like, but this is what it looks like. It seems like they've tried to implement some kind of choice-driven story with the sex scenes, at least, and some stats with it, but... Oh, I'm sorry. She got her interest, it's at a 4 out of 12. Her boredom is a 1 out of 6. And her angriness is a 0 out of 3. You gotta be careful with her, okay? Gotta be careful. I like Villain 1 and Villain 2 just being the same sprite, but one of them is flipped. I like... Very, very creative work here. We're AI generating all of our shit for this, but we didn't feel like generating art for the villains or whatever, I guess. But I guess that makes sense if you're just trying to focus on the player fucking that one girl. You pretty much only want them to see that character, maybe. I guess that makes sense. Next up, 100% plasma vitae? Vitae? How do I... Is this the word of the day? For a pronunciation, at least? Vitae, right? How do I... I'm trying to find pronounce. Vitae? Is it vitae?
Vita.
Vita? Like Vita? Is it the PS...
Curriculum vitae.
Vitae? Is it vitae? Vitae is a Latin word meaning or pertaining to life. Aqua vitae, archaic name for concentrated aqueous solution of ethanol and distilled spirits. Vitae. life. All right, so 100% plasma vitae. That's what we got going on here. Oh, well, that sounds wrong, so I will continue saying as vitae, as I have always done. Well, if that's what you think. You found it? Is that what the image you're linking is? Holy shit. Holy shit, it's real. It's real. And you're right, it does look more visually interesting than the one we saw earlier. This is all I have of this mini game. It does look more interesting than the one we saw before. It's real. Go play Ricci City. I'm gonna keep this in the other tab. Anyways, alright, next up. 100% Plasma Vitae. Hashtag not sponsored. Definitely do not download Ricci City nor Vampire Survivor. I actually should play Vampire Survivor probably. Ricci City. I forget if it's... Did I play Ricci City more beyond the Steins Gate thing? Or did I only stick with Mahjong Soul earlier before that and then never... I don't remember. I don't remember which one I was told I should use more so. I don't know which one I should use more so. If I do lock in on Mahjong memes. Maybe Mahjong Soul? I don't know. I don't know. It depends on the events maybe. Anyways, 100% Plasma Vitae. Point and click game with emphasis on narrative, time management, and luck on the dice. Plasma Team, H7 Games. Take your time, Steam. I got all day. Literally. We've been going for almost 10 hours. No, take your time. No rush. Thank you. Pool, restaurant, suite, spa. Okay, many options. I don't like the flashing, pointing fingers at the menu with it. I know I can see them. I don't need the... Okay. Hi, Goddess of Time. Here's a gift for you. It's an organizer. Oh, very funny, huh? Thank you, darling, for remembering me. But, well, we don't have time to waste. Okay, okay. Oh, I managed to... Okay, all right. Okay. I don't need to read it. Tranquility, Alice. Okay, all right. All right. Are we winning? What is happening? There's so many fingers appearing pointing at dice options. Choose one of the 4 predefined dice or try your luck. The answer points are obtained from the sum of the thought points plus the fixed and temporary points and the indicated... Okay, the trailer's done. Well, I didn't understand when I was looking at it. I didn't know if this was supposed to be like a Disco Elysium inspired thing, or I didn't understand what was going on here. But it appears that they've made some kind of like point and click ship setting story. It's got time management mechanics, I guess, and also whatever this is. I don't understand what is going on here. It's supposed to be points that you have to accumulate in order to do certain skills, I guess. What is this trailer? Propaganda?
100%.
What?
Plasma.
Plasma.
Vitae.
Vitae. Sweet dream. '08-03 debut.
100% Plasma Vitae. 28 de marzo. Debut. Plasma Team.
Yo, Plasma Team. All right, well, that was marked propaganda. That's propaganda. I don't understand what I looked at. But you know what? Good on them. Good on them. Good on them. They look like they're having a time with that for $5 for that. Go try it out if you can understand what it is and are interested. The next one. Hentai Shop Simulator. This will either be amazing, actually, or terrible. It really depends. It really depends. I can only assume I can't show you any of it, unfortunately, but we'll find out. It's $10. So let's find out. It is marked as adult. It's marked as containing frequent nudity or sexual content, but it doesn't necessarily say adult only. AI content, and you can tell from the image. Am I able to show it though? They're not like naked. They're not fucking. So we probably can actually show this. Let me look at the video. Okay, I'm gonna mute that for a bit. Stop. Hold on, let me mute the tab so I can click through it properly, because it keeps unmuting it as you click through. Okay, we can actually show this. We are allowed. They are not fucking and nobody is naked. We are good. Okay, let's show it. Hentai Shop Simulator. Step into the world of Hentai Shop Simulator, where you manage a unique shop selling hentai magazines and collectibles. Design your store, cater to diverse customers, and grow your erotic empire in this vibrant management simulation game. Developed by Hentai Games, publisher Porting.guru. Now, again, like I said, a concept like this could be done very, very well and interestingly. Unfortunately, we have AI art bros slopping together something here. So, our game utilizes AI-generated content to enhance the overall experience. Some of the store page descriptions, capsule images, and in-game assets were pre-generated using AI tools to create visually appealing, are we sure about that? Visually appealing and engaging content. This helps us deliver high-quality graphics. It could have been, it really could have been. We gotta be the change that we want to be. All right, we got to make this happen. We got to make our own hentai shop simulator. We got to make the real deal here. We can use our experiences, and we can do this. I believe in our abilities. Let's see, what do we have here? Helps us deliver high-quality graphics, immersive storytelling, and dynamic in-game environments. All AI-generated content has been carefully reviewed to ensure it aligns with our creative vision. And here's the platform guide. Okay, well. All right, well, here's some of the images we have before we watch the video. You got, you know, placing the desk, placing the merch out, setting the price, checking out the mission and all that. All right, let's check the video. We have an interesting song going on. I have Goku on standby in case something comes up that I missed. What the fuck is happening to my... This is my store. I understand. Listen, we just started. We just bought the space. We gotta make some money first, but... Bro. Okay, alright. We got our stuff. We're going in. Setting up. Alright, cool. Now it's looking better. Looking a little better. Well, it's all AI, so not by much, but... Hello. Yes, you would like to buy my first customer. Yes, you would like to buy. Yes, I got it. Scanned. I'll take your money. They'll be $5. Here's 3 back. Okay, you want 2 of the same thing? Okay, sure. We're gonna zoom into the AI lady. We're using. This is our. Well, disappointments. Yeah. It could have been peak. Actually, it could have been amazing. It could have been, we gotta grind this shit. But no. We gotta be the change we want to be in this world. If we ever want this thing to become a real thing, okay? I gotta get more used to other simulator games. and then see how that goes. I saw one of my friends was playing that TCG card shop simulator or whatever. I saw that they were playing it, like it said on Discord they were playing it, and I didn't know that that was a thing that existed, and now I want to try that out. We should get a bunch of artists to contribute to Reskin Patch for his TCG shop sim. We should. That would be so cool. That would be so cool. I think I had played, what was the other sim game I played, the shop sim? PC Repair, PC Build Simulator? I think I did that one. You just own a shop building PCs. It was pretty cool. Alright. Last up. Last game. Sally's Dungeon. What's happening in your dungeon, Sally? Alright. Description. Boobs and bullets. Who can ask for more? Sally's Dungeon is an arena survival game. Defeat waves of enemy. Oh my god. Defeat waves of enemies and titanic women, lest ye be crushed beneath their titanic tits. This is what we call peak description. Let me... Hold on. Hold on. Hold everything. Hold everything. And like some good gameplay. It's not a thing that we get here. We don't... That's a lot to ask for. You should know that that's a lot to ask for here, Shadow. You should know. Better than anybody. Who could ask for more? Defeat waves of enemies and titanic women, lest ye be crushed beneath their titanic tits. Who could ask for more? Who could possibly ask for more? Some of the background artwork was made with generative AI. That's what it says. We got this. We have lines like, that's anal, right? That's right on the store page. That's what that is? That's what that is? It went, so this was the one that I showed before? On this? Where a wielder walks, fate bends, and worlds shake. What does the trailer look like? These are moaning sound effects as you defeat the enemies, by the way. There's no sex happening yet. I swear to you, there's no sex happening yet. There's no, I swear to you, there are demons coming from the ground right now. There's no... Can I show this, or are they naked? Alright, I'm just not gonna... Stop! Don't... Goku? Where did you go? Demons coming, you say? To be fair, technically the one CG that they have on here that is sex is like heavily censored. So I don't think I would get into too trouble. But there's a dick in the gameplay world that I can see in the overworld. Here we go. I could show you this. This is what the game looks like. It looks like one of these memes. You're walking around and you're fighting a swarm of enemies, and apparently they moan like you're fucking the whole time. Apparently they moan like you're fucking. And that's Sally's Dungeon. Things are happening there. It is $20. It is $20. We refresh. No more new games. We are good on that. And that's all the new games that were listed for this week. Let's do a very quick recap of some of the notable titles. Also, we'll do a count on the hentai puzzle games. So, whatever your guess you locked in was, you'll find out what that is right now. Let's start. So it starts with March 23rd. Hentai puzzle games include... It was a while before we actually had a hentai puzzle game at first, right? Because Cat Chick was not a hentai puzzle game. Hentai Hotel, that was the first one, so that's one. You had Hentai Hotel. You had... what was the other one? Was Flavor of Desires one? No, that was that one. Okay. Hentai Cleopatra, that's 2. You had 2 with that. You had Hentai Tales CD Girls, that's 3. That's 3 of those. Puzzle games. Was Onsen MILF a puzzle game? Yes. It's Brick Break, but yeah, it's a puzzle hentai puzzle game. So that's 4. It's 4 hentai puzzle games. Ordinary Man was not a puzzle game. This is not a puzzle game. Cocktails? Was Cocktails a puzzle game? It was not. It was an actual, like, a visual novel story. So 4, right? No, 5. Elven Forest. And A Night with Superhero. Was this a puzzle game? No, this is like a dating sim. You had 5 hentai puzzle games this week. That's the number. If you guessed 5, you are the winner. You get, I don't know what you want out of this. Actually, no. You are not correct. If you guessed 6, we forgot about The Goat, Bussy Master, Rope Shooter Ranch. We forgot about Bussy Master. How could we possibly forget about Bussy Master? Rope Shooter Ranch. The answer was 6. Anyways, let's talk about the good that came out this week. Let's talk about the good. The good. My favorites, my high recommends on my end that I've probably locked in. Mood. Looks like a very cool, short, dark visual novel. Psychological thing. I was a little nervous every time it kept talking about it being compared to other visual novels. We know about that quirky meme. My VN's not like the other VN. We know about that shit. I couldn't tell if that's what I was trying to angle towards, or if it was just trying to be like, this shit's dark. I don't know. But it seemed cool. I like the art. I'll check that out. Dark Deity 2 looked very nice. Made me be like, wait a minute, there's a Dark Deity 1? So I'll probably play Dark Deity 1 and also 2. That was pretty cool. This was a strategy RPG. Looked very good. Very nice quality. We have Cross the Boundaries, which is a Toho fan game, which looked pretty nice. Looked like a pretty nice little fan meme. This is not a bullet hell, though. This is a visual novel puzzle exploration story. So pretty cool. We put that on the list. We have Memento Mori, which very nice art. I'm interested to try it out. However, the comments appear, and we knew there was going to be a mobile game ported to PC, a free-to-play meme. They make it sound like it might be something that we will not be interested in, but it's free-to-play, so we can try it out and see how it is. But the art looks amazing, so I'm excited to see if that at least gets me interested. At the very least, it's going to make me be like, okay, who's the artist? And then check them out. Then there's Blood Crawler, which... Oh yeah, I can't show you this on stream. This one actually looks like the high quality 3D action hentai game. It looks like very nice quality. Can't show you because there's sex scenes in it, but it looked like it was like very good quality. That one looked fun. That one looked cool. Trials of Innocence, which was the Ace Attorney inspired, what was it, Chinese game? Yeah, Chinese. Looked very good, very amazing. And then Memory Girl. Dude, I'm so hyped. I'm probably gonna play Memory Girl. It didn't seem like it was that long, too. We could probably play this in one stream. We should probably do this. This will probably be a stream game that we do at some point. This one looked very good, very nice. And then Gal Guardian, Servants of the Dark. Very nice quality. Tayutama, Kiss on My Deity. Very cute looking. Very cute looking. Destined Mr. Almost Right, which we see that Andy has already added this to their wish list. And Rot Schwartz, I added to wishlist out of mild interest. I don't know if this would be my style of a game. I don't really play a lot of bullet hells, but it seemed like this person is like an indie dev who like worked hard towards this, so I feel like it could be nice. I feel like it could be cool. It's Vulture's Babes. I gotta harken back to my roots. Based. AI limit. Instant. I'm probably gonna buy it as soon as I hit end stream. That one and the one later on, this one, the first Berserker Kazan. Both of these are amazing looking Souls-like games that are out now. AI limit is probably more so going to be my kind of aesthetic, but Kazan looks amazing as well. Kokoro Clover Sun looked fun and reminded me that I should play the first one, which we saw years ago. So that's on the list now. Inaya Life After Gods. This Metroidvania. There's quite a few Metroidvanias this week. Quite a few of them. That plus watching Takako play Metroid recently has made me think to myself, maybe I should actually play the original Metroid game. Because I never have. Ravensburg. Very cool. Very cool art. Vampire Ladies. Very nice. Definitely approve. I think Super Spy Violet I added on just out of curiosity because the dev put it up for free and they were just trying out their own like stealth mission thing, so it might be a short little meme that we could do at some point. And then Love Elections of Chocolate, which is so good I already bought it. Artisan Story, mildly interesting. I don't know if it's exactly my type of game yet, but it's interesting. The Ball Dragon. Peak Cinema. Peak. Wait, I forgot to open up this page to show this for the recap. Love Elections and Chocolate. Very nice. And then that's it. That's all we got. That's all we got. Oh, I just closed out the one tab that we needed open for this. Okay, well, we're done with this anyways, right? Hold on. There we go. All right, and we close this one, this. All right, well, let me put on the music. There we go. Well, everybody, we looked through all of the games for this week. It's been a while since we did it, and as we could see, it's more and more AI crap all over the place. Very disappointing. It might get to a point where we just add a rule that we're just not going to deal with AI pages anymore. It might get to that point because there's so much of it they get to generate now. Things were bad before. Things are worse these days. And there's so much good content that we can look at instead. There's so much time that we had to spend. I have to like program myself to like look to the bottom to see if it's AI anymore. And it's a whole fucking process. Anyways, we're wrapping this up for tonight anyways. So let me... Oh, an ad just started playing. Great. Amazing. Maybe you should have wrapped up the stream earlier, Wolfborg. Maybe you should have wrapped it up. Wrap it up, fucking streamer. Anyways. We're done with this for now. Let's see what we got here. So we made good progress on Quantum Protocol. And we got to finally do this again. And if I do decide to do this weekly, it will probably either be on Saturdays or Sundays. It's probably going to be on Saturdays. Probably kind of similar to the time that we did today for this. But I don't know for sure if I want to say if it's going to be a weekly thing or an occasional thing. I don't know. But I have fun doing it. We get to see a whole bunch of cool new games. We get to laugh at a bunch of other things. We get to see what seems to work for things, what doesn't work for things. You know, I like doing this stuff. I used to like a lot the older videos that we would run, the edited videos that we would upload to YouTube of these things, which I had unlisted on the YouTube channel for a while, but now they're up again for most of them. Just because I think that they're fun. No, they never really got views, but I always thought that they were fun. They're fun, okay? I enjoy those videos, all right? So, anyways, thank you so much, everybody, for coming to hang out. We're going to wrap this up for tonight. Let's see. The waiting music is... All right, the waiting music is not playing in here. Good. All right, let's see who we can send you guys off to. And we'll wrap this up for tonight. Let's see here. Oh. Okay, let's go say hi to... I don't know. The person who I was just looking at is now gone from the thing. I don't know if they're live still. What just happened? Where did this all go? Maybe we should just raid into another art stream again. Let's see. Art. Who is streaming art right now? No, we're not gonna raid into Bob Ross. Only one person is streaming art? That's not true. Why are you lying? There we go. Alright, who do we have here? Creating a viral AI video? How about no? How about we're good on that? Drawing Mau Mau for art study? Oh, holy shit. Let's go say hi to Plant of Wisdom and their very nice Mau Mau art. Tell them I said hi. Bye, everybody. We'll see you potentially tomorrow for something. I don't know when. I don't know what. I don't know who it'll be, but I don't know. We write in the schedule random on Sunday sometimes, so maybe I stream, maybe I don't know. But I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for hanging out like pretty much all day. And for like 10 hours. Jesus, I'm tired. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.